Rise and shine. You've got less than an hour until today's Live America's RAD Cast begins, right here. Ready to be watched or heard right here at theradnetwork.com.
This, by the way, has utter failure written all over it.
Yeah.
You can't stop a person from getting feelings.
Yeah. Jealousy ensues quick. What do you mean you wildflowered with somebody else?
Right.
Was my flower not good enough?
Can you wildflower with multiple people at once? I mean, that's the point.
And I said, he's a dumb guy. I said, wait a minute, he's a Democrat. That's how I got the name. You take the E out, you don't use the B.
Stumble into relationships blindly, and then you wonder why they didn't work out, then it might be time to get more intentional and decisive, and wildflowering might not be for you, because you're basically kind of already doing it. They say, that's stupid? Okay.
I don't like it.
Let's see. And then there's the other side of the extreme where people wildflower too much. They jump from person to person to person. They never allow a connection to deepen. And these are the ones where some structure and commitment could benefit them. Right. In other words, this makes no sense.
Call me a hoe.
I thought that was the point. The point was there's no expectations. And then somebody's creating expectations. It's dumb. It's not going to work. And can you imagine you read a day and they sit down and go, we're going to wildflower. What? What does that mean?
It means we're going to date other people.
Then say that.
Exactly. I know. It's another term. It's muddy in the
Right,
water.
Right. I mean, what? Just English. Can we go back to basic English? That would be a nice start.
What's that?
America's RAD Cast continues next, only on theradnetwork.com.
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
Oh, God. Emails coming in to radcast at theradnetwork.com. So you got a blue moon on Sunday. That's the second full moon of the month. We had one on May 1st. Now we have one on Sunday, May 31st. It won't be blue. It just only happens once or twice a year. So that's where the every once in a blue moon thing comes from. And then D was nice enough to bring up moon water, where you put water outside in the moonlight and it charges the water. And you drink it, you feed your plants with it. You feed it to your pets, and you throw it around your house and such. And then Melissa from Sac Spirit texted me and said, I use moon water all the time. Of course you do. Another nut job wrote in named Cherie.
Hi, Cherie, the nut job.
Says, I definitely charge all of my crystals and stones in moon water. You add a little sea salt and purified water, and then you add your stones or crystals and keep them under the moon. It recharges them.
Cool.
Just saying. It's a thing.
Oh, it doesn't.
It's a thing. I'm going to make you some moon water.
Okay.
Well, since it's a blue moon, you put an orange in it this time?
Yes. The rind might
that's-
help.
See, our product, that screws up our product idea. Because we could just go to Costco, get all their Kirkland water, and just put our own label on it, claiming it's moon water, and sell it for $20 a bottle. And it's going to have D's feet stuck in it.
Do we have a packaging company?
But no, it's cheaper this way. It's cheaper. We don't have to pay. It's already done. It's just trust me, okay? Remember, business side. All right, Jeff and I got this.
Mm-hmm.
But see, we could do a special edition blue moon water. But the way you sell it, you'd have to have like an orange. You'll just put an orange on the label.
Essential
there
oil.
you go.
Orange label.
There we go. Good.
Make it look like a moon, but it's an orange peel.
Fine. I like that.
See?
Have AI do that. Don't have AI do that. All right, D, we're going to let you. I always pick somebody different to go first, so I'm going to ask you on this one. Now, I believe the answer to this is it's all in tone and situation. But so I can't do that just in a monotone way. If somebody were to say the phrase, it's all downhill from here, is that a good or bad thing?
I think it's a bad thing. I mean, it could be. I mean, I like snowboarding, so if you're going downhill, it's easier, but it's not. I don't think it's a good thing at all.
So your initial reaction is, right, it's all down. That's where the inflection. Well, it's all downhill from there. Everything's going to blow up. It's all crap. We're going to crash.
Than downhill, though.
Okay, well, right. And but see, then you immediately did bring in there are positives to going downhill. You used the snowboarding example. A lot of people use your biking. It gets, like you say, going up is so hard, and then good, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
It's all inflection. It's inflection and situation, right? So, okay, Kyle,
It is.
Kyle, It's all downhill from here, positive or negative?
Yeah, I think it's negative. When I hear the phrase "it's all downhill from here," it's like you kind of gave up and like you're just letting the ball roll downhill and you don't really care anymore.
Jeff, agree?
I agree. Yeah, I agree with both of them.
2,000 people weighed in on this very important survey, and 87% of us say it means things are getting worse, whereas only 13% said that it means things are getting easier. Okay. I love the information that we are disseminated with, the things that we learn about our dumbass society. To a couple of health notes here. I have long cited the example of Zantac, which was an acid reflux drug that was really huge in the 90s, and then the turn of the century. We had like 30 million Americans that were taking it. And it was you didn't take it every day like you do with Prilosec, Pepcid, all those. You could take it after the minute you felt heartburn. Like there's a lot of things you can take if you know you're going to get heartburn, but sometimes you just get it and it's awful. It's burning in Zantac, and it was a great drug. I mean, it worked. But damnedest thing. See, we put it through these tests with animals and stuff, and we go to the FDA and we say, here's our evidence, and they go, yeah, sure, put it out there. And then what happens is you have a whole bunch of humans, tens of millions of us use it, and we suddenly learn what the actual side effects are when humans take it. So after tens of millions of Americans were taking Zantac, the drug name is ranitidine, on a regular basis for almost 20 years, and we went, oh God, oops, sorry. It plays a major role in causing bladder, stomach, liver, and pancreatic cancer.
Oh, that's it. Oh, they didn't detect that in any of the animals, did they?
No, they didn't. Oh, and it breaks down your bone structure and can cause osteoporosis.
Wow.
Lovely.
So they got
Good job, FDA.
They got rid of it.
That's downhill from there.
That is all downhill. That's bad.
Nothing positive.
So they got rid of it. By the way, there is still Zantac. Zantac came back. It's now called Zantac 360, but they're using the exact same. Ranitidine is gone. They're using the same drug that's in Pepcid, famotidine. So it's back under its brand name. But so I like to use that example as to always set people up when they hear about these great things, these super drugs. I'm always reminded of Olestra in the 90s, which was going to replace fat, and everything was still going to be flavored so great. And I will tell you, they put chips were the big thing. Lay's, I think, was the big company that did it. They tasted great. Not like this Maha crap that you're actually altering the taste. Stuff was good. Problem
Did it end up
is
causing cancer?
no, even worse. See, the thing about Olestra was, and so I don't know if it's worse or better because it was so immediate. This stuff got pulled off the market in 6 months, not 2 decades of tens of millions of Americans taking it. It gave you instant diarrhea. Awful diarrhea.
Oh, lovely. Oh.
Diet aspect.
It was that oily diarrhea.
Oh,
you know?
Oh, the oily discharge. Oh, the stinkiest of the foul. Oh.
And a little bit kind of clumps out and clings.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta get in the shower.
Too descriptive.
Right. But
Now your chips are soggy.
That one, it's the same thing. It found its way all to the American public, and then humans consumed it, and it was just quicker. Where we all went, that we're crapping our brains out. But it still made its way here, as did the GLP-1 drugs, Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro. I mean, the hot drug, right? And we knew going in side effects, the normal side effects you expect. You know, it could cause nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting. Right? You always hear that. But now that humans are taking it more and more, you've heard a lot of them. We've reported on a lot of them. Are reporting some very strange side effects. Things like. This is what's been reported that we weren't worried about so far. Inflammation of the pancreas.
Oh.
Severe and potentially life-threatening cases because the pancreas can't just be removed like your gallbladder, although that's been a big side effect. Gallbladder removal as a result of inflammation. Because GLP-1 drugs slowed digestion, patients have developed severe delayed stomach emptying. There's a sexy phrase.
Oh, boy.
Honey, have you emptied your stomach tonight?
Delayed? Oh.
So it causes persistent vomiting because the food is remaining in your stomach for too long and it's rotting. And your stomach's like, get this out of me.
Oh.
But because your digestion is slowed down, it doesn't turn into poop. So your body says, send it back up. And it becomes that. That one has been reported. It's out there. And now, and then we've already reported they're examining reports of sudden vision loss and optic nerve problems, muscle loss because patients lose substantial lean muscle with the fat, so they become weaker. That's kind of an osteoporosis thing going on there too. And doctors have reported worsening anorexia, a relapse of eating disorders. Duh. If you take a person who's obsessed with their body image, who's 200 pounds and wants to be 120 pounds, and you put them on a miracle drug and they're losing all this weight and they already had an eating disorder, of course they're going to go back to the eating disorder because they don't want to stay on the drug forever, and this is the way they can maintain now that they're back to 120. That one should have been
hydroxycut. Anna Nicole Smith, hydroxycut, be like, oh, we'll just lose weight really quick. Side effects.
Now, animal studies showed thyroid tumors in rodents.
Lovely.
But
okay.
Human evidence was inconclusive because we weren't really testing it on humans. So go ahead and take it.
That gets a pass. Okay.
Now, other new side effects that have surfaced before we get to the big one.
Ooh. Oh, there's a big one. Oh boy. Because thyroid cancer wasn't big at all.
No. Hair thinning, chills and hot flashes, mood changes. Well, you can have mood changes because you're not eating. Who knows? Yeah. And there's a name. So there's this thing called Ozempic burps.
Ew.
Where your burps taste like sulfur. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's all worth it, kids, because you're going to lose all that weight, and that's all that matters in America. Now, a professor at the University of Colorado was part of a team studying teens and young women who were put on GLP-1 drugs, and they took a snapshot of their brain before and after. Now, these were teens and young women, teen girls and young women, so they had to use a camera with a super zoom lens to find their brain, and then take the snapshot. That was a long way to go for a cheap joke, but I'm glad you stayed with me. Yeah. And they have now reported they are astonished to find extensive changes suggesting that GLP-1 is literally reshaping parts of the brain.
Lovely.
What parts?
Well,
the parts that tell your body to not burn your fat correctly.
Prefrontal cortex?
I'll get to it.
Abdullah got it. We're just throwing out brain sections here. I just thought I would contribute. I wanted to be a part of it.
The thing about this is a lot of drugs do that. Opiates do this. Mm-hmm. Vicodin and Oxycontin, all those. You take them, and the idea is they tell your brain to not feel the pain or suppress the pain, and the longer you're on them, the more you need to keep that up. And then when you try to get off of them, your brain says, wait a minute, I'm not getting this drug that was telling me to suppress pain, so I'm going to make you feel pain in that area. Mm-hmm. And you think, oh, I can't get off these drugs because your brain's screwing with you. And so you go back to them. And that's why they're so hard to get off of. And I went through this after my back surgery 15 years ago. It's true. Out of nowhere, your back feels great. I got to get off these drugs. And I stop taking them, or I wean. And suddenly, like, oh, my back hurts. Because your brain is saying, give me the drugs. This is common. This is what alcohol does. It's right. The same thing. Your brain gets rewired. We should have been able to see this coming. Okay. To the parts of the brain, all of these questions and the obble gobble and all that. Let's see. Users have reported a brain fog, strange emotional flattening. You become numb emotionally. Oh. People describe less pleasure, less motivation, diminished interest in hobbies, and even reduced sexual desire. That's lovely.
No. So you look good, but your quality of life you don't even care about anymore.
Imagine that, right? Babe, you look great. Oh my God, you're so attractive. I'm so horny. No, thanks.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're also irritable when you have no hair and liver.
But go
stuff.
Stare at my ribs. You're almost poking through.
If GLP-1 alters the brain systems involved in reward, craving, motivation, researchers wonder where's the line between quieting your destructive impulses and reshaping your entire personality. So this is what they're looking at now, because literally people are reporting that's not the human I was with a year ago. And because of and Dee's right, actually. Add in all those other things. Imagine how irritable you get and how much your mood changes over your thinning hair. Ew. And all these other little side effects, which maybe you don't even attach to your GLP-1 drugs. They reduce the inflammation in the brain, and the medication contributes to damage and cognitive degeneration over time.
God.
So they're now playing this game, the chicken and the egg game. Does the hunger thing, does it start in the stomach or does it start in the brain? Is it physical or mental? When you get that feeling of I have to eat, is that your body telling you need to eat, or is that your brain craving sugar, carbs, whatever you become accustomed to putting in your body? Because they're trying to figure out, you got to attack where it starts in order to stop the problem. And maybe all these Ozempic drugs are doing is rewiring your brain and not addressing a real medical issue that you might have with your gastrointestinal system, or a physical problem that has nothing to do with what seems like the more obvious answer. I'm craving the crap that I've been putting in my body. So that's all. Other than that, it's a great drug.
It's called self-control.
I think I'm just going to eat healthy and go to the gym again.
Well, aren't you great, Kyle, for having the ability to have that type of self-control? I can't.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you choose not to.
No, I've tried everything. I did the Atkins diet for 6 days, and I lost no weight. I went to the gym twice. I lost no weight. I didn't get any. So yeah, I've tried it all. I've tried.
Well, I don't like talking to big V's. Victims.
I am a victim. I am a victim of a psychological disorder that makes me addicted to food. Thank you for
I'm going to
recognizing.
Greg, though. I want to gain muscle, so I'm going to talk to Greg from Maptrition and get some. I want some more protein, build some more muscle.
Oh, you don't want Ozempic?
No, I'm
Okay.
already
No,
thin. I'm just naturally thin.
And Greg from Maptrition would walk away if you were saying, "Tell me how to take Ozempic," right? He'd say, "Don't."
Well, also she wants to put on muscle, not lose.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
isn't the Ozempic also with a needle? Don't you look like a junkie when you take it?
it's you
They
inject
have
it into your
pills now,
stomach.
too, I think.
If you
But
do it on the
that's right,
street,
they
on the
did.
corner, a little, maybe.
Yeah, that's a time and a place thing. That's a good point, Jeff. If you're walking in Midtown, you just pull up your shirt and you're injecting yourself right in the stomach. Yeah, you look like a junkie at that point, as opposed to your bathroom.
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
This is the RAD Network, home to America's RAD Cast. Why is it still called RAD? Why do you think? Because Rob already paid to trademark it. Email the show, radcast@theradnetwork.com.
We got this email to radcast@theradnetwork.com. Obviously, an old school listener. We were talking earlier about the fact that Jeff and Kyle and Dee, they're all at our Midtown studio, and I'm at my house, in my home studio. And because we were talking about the good old days when Kyle could screw up on the air and he would get pulled aside, which I can't do anymore because I'm not there. I don't get to just go, "Hey, Kyle, you got a minute?"
That's how they went.
I'm not going to call him or text. Yeah, I mean, that's how it starts. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You always
Why
try
don't we
to start
shut
with
the
something.
door?
Start with something positive. Like,
You're right.
Hey, that's a nice shirt. Now, is there a reason why you couldn't pull up the email that I sent? And we go through the conversation. But I don't get that anymore. And by the time the show ends, I'm like, do I really need to call Jeff and say, why can't you read a goddamn email that I sent you and post the images when I can just do it on the air?
Yeah.
So
That's a lot
do
easier.
that.
Yeah, shame does work.
So, well, I haven't seen any improvement in Jeff yet, so I don't know.
Guys.
Evil Jeff.
By the way, as long as we're doing things on the air, Jeff, this the so far wonderful. I mean that kid that we have running the sports show on your end. Is he, or can we get him quickly trained up to do images during the sports show?
Yeah. As far as just put him on there, like we do here, or to
Right,
generate
like what
him?
you're supposed to do, only he'll do it right.
I'll teach him the right way to do it. Right.
Perfect, because I have some I know coming up down there.
Okay.
And so that's why it came up, because we learned over time it's actually sometimes fun, except for the victim, to do it on the air. So we were talking to Jeff about why can't you get these images up, et cetera. So this person, this is from Kelly.
Kelly.
Who's going back to when we were all in our own studio together, and one of the things people noticed that if they were watching the show live, it caught on that as the commercial break was ending, somebody, usually me, but not always, would yell out to the whole building, 2 minutes, meaning there's 2 minutes left until we have to go back on the air. So Kelly says, so Rob, since you are not in Midtown with everyone else, do you just look at your Labrador Sarge and say, 2 minutes? Maybe you should yell it over the mic. Ha ha. No and no. I don't do that, and I'm not going to do that. We all have time. I guess. Do you have time? Do you have a timer on your end, Jeff? Too.
We have like a not really a time.
I
guess it's
have
figure it out.
in the commercials. I put a little drum line in there at the end, so that's how we know we're coming back when we hear the drum line.
We have audio cues.
Is that,
yeah.
is that why? So what is the this is the worst show. Everybody said yesterday was the best. Today's just the worst. It's all bedraggled. I mean, worse in a good way. So I've mentioned before that during those commercial breaks, I can kind of sort of hear in the background what's going on in the studio in Midtown, but the commercials are playing, so it's often garbled. But like it seems like at least once a week, Kyle, you panic and say to everybody, "We're going back on," and we're not. Is it like a fake drum line that gets you, or what is that?
No, it's a commercial. Usually, I hear Bob or Pam's voice, and there's a commercial for your soapbox, and then my food factor. So when I hear that come on, I think it's a rejoin sometimes because I'm thinking the drum line part, the cue I miss. I'm like, oh shoot, Bob and Pan are talking. We have to go back now because Rob's about to start talking, and then I'm like, oh no, it's actually a commercial. I'm a dingbat.
And that's what he says every time, and then he usually says, "I'll shut up now," and then he never does. He just repeats it. It keeps going. But
we have internal timers now. I feel like I've even learned that being here in the studio for quite a while and not being on the air, but just we have internal timers. I feel like it's like quick, or 3 minutes, 2 minutes, yeah. So just
You do. You figure it out very quickly, and it's actually I'm a walking party trick, where you can. I'm not kidding. My wife used to do this. I can tell you, if you tell me, hey, we need to know when it's been 5 minutes. I don't sit there and count. I engage in conversation, and I just know. My brain just says, you got to be close. And I'm always within a few seconds here or there. And it's just, it's like when you're going back and forth between TV shows, when you're clicking, I know. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, just instinctually. And sure enough, you go back. You learn it so
and working in a restaurant or bar, like Kyle and I have that experience where like timing of food and like you're like, I put this in this long ago, it's a pizza. You have a weird sense of time.
Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely. I definitely know I have this ability. Maybe not to the extent Rob has. He's got 30 years on me, but it's developed. What?
30 years.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
That was supposed to be a good thing. Like you're a mentor.
Yeah.
Not
Thank you.
you're
I
old and you're about to be in diapers soon. Don't worry.
Downhill.
Okay. Downhill from here. Why did we bring that up? We were just doing off the air sideshow stuff. Okay. Was there? I'm trying to figure out if there was supposed to be an ending to that whole thing. Kyle says the drum line.
Yeah, the cue coming back, right?
Yeah, the kid for the sports show. I think we covered everything there. All right, I got another health update besides the Ozempic thing. There is a growing culture of recreational cocaine use amongst women in America who remain highly functional on the surface. So you have women who are go-getters. They're ironically, they're heavy into the wellness culture. And then on weekends, it's cocaine all the way. Now, this is a twist on something I experienced, I don't know, 20 years ago. Two of my best friends, they were married, and they were the same thing. They owned a company, they ran a local company. They didn't have kids, super cool. They were in their late 20s, early 30s. And once a month, they would go to Vegas solely to get completely strung out on cocaine, fly back Sunday night, and try to figure out how to be ready to run the business on Monday. And like, this is a thing? And they've like been doing it for like a couple years. So now women are doing a similar thing and take the trip out to Vegas out of it. They profiled a few of them in this story yesterday. 33-year-old Jody, not her real name, walked out of her Pilates class, sipping a matcha, of course, almond milk, no sugar, while frenetically replying to emails on her phone. So she's healthy, she's working out, she's busy, she's dressed head to toe, she's in activewear, her skin has an expensive glow that suggests regular facials. Collagen powders, and a bathroom shelf lined with products designed to support the nervous system. And on her drive, she's listening to a podcast about cortisol regulation and female hormones. She's mentally planning out her high-protein, low-carb dinner that she's going to cook for herself later that night. She looks like the picture of modern wellness. That's on Friday, and on Monday, At 3 a.m., she wakes up with a racing heart, crushing anxiety, and the sense that her body is completely unable to relax because she spent the weekend doing cocaine.
Yeah, well, those are the side effects.
Like Saturday night at a friend's birthday dinner, they all did the same cocaine. So you got to mix in dinner, and they just call it weekend fun. One of, hey man, this is the new thing.
Until the cops pat you down and get put in the back of the car.
Yeah, I mean, if you're affluent and a woman and you're in the privacy of your home with friends, the likeliness, if you just keep it there, maybe that's how they're more getting away with it. Like, don't know how they all get home and things. That's another issue. One of the most striking things about modern cocaine culture is how seamlessly it coexists alongside wellness culture. The women using it are the same women spending fortunes on organic groceries, magnesium supplements, infrared saunas, anti-inflammatory meal plans. They understand cortisol, nervous system regulation, gut health. They track their sleep scores, but every weekend they place enormous physiological strain on their various systems they're trying so desperately to optimize with. So is this any different then? Isn't this like the 90s during the health craze where you had to do so long on the treadmill so you could drink beer? This is just different.
Yeah, you just
we
go
have to
healthy
stay well
all week so you can mess up and do blow.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a little more extreme than alcohol. That's all this is.
Well, if you're doing that good behavior all week, you have a little bit of bad behavior. You have to balance it out a little bit.
I'd rather do Adderall or
same
gummies.
here.
Yeah, that lure is over.
There's a good topic. Of all of the various narcotics that we could abuse, what are the better ones?
Adderall is at the top for sure.
It's like liquid coke, or like not.
Some of us need Adderall because we have a condition, all right, and we kind of resent you taking the Adderall.
I just wish I had the condition sometimes, Rob. I get a lot more done.
I can't believe that you can't find a doctor that says you have ADHD. I mean, come on.
He's not
I haven't even really brought it up.
You also rescheduled your appointment.
I did reschedule it.
Hey,
Hey.
Noli, come on.
D called him out on air too.
As she should. D, you're hired. Oh wait, you're already hired. You get no raise, but you get a title. You're an on-air personnel.
Help them on their doctor's appointments. Yeah.
So, wasn't this the appointment to get the moles checked?
It was.
Boom.
And you canceled it.
I didn't cancel. I rescheduled.
Okay.
I was wrong. You rescheduled. You
and
did.
then I went to work and worked a long shift. So the doctor's appointment was a good thing to reschedule anyways.
I'm glad to hear you rescheduled because that is the first. That's why I asked it that way because that's the first thing. Well, I'll reschedule it later. Then they're never going. You reschedule it, and you reschedule it like before December.
Yeah, it's June-ish, mid-June. 2 weeks out.
Yeah. Try that answer when your probation officer says when's your next court date. You better know the date, pal.
Do my best not to go to probation.
It's a hell of a place. So the body experiences cocaine on a significant stress level. The problem is these modern women, they're already living with chronically elevated cortisol levels from their careers, their family, their deadbeat husband, who's probably not even around. And then cocaine enters the picture. Poor sleep, overtraining, emotional stress, excessive caffeine intake, undereating, regular alcohol consumption are already in place for these women. And then you add in the cocaine, and your whole system goes whack, and that's why you feel the way this broad did on Monday morning at 3 a.m. And repeated cocaine use essentially traps your nervous system in a cycle of hyperstimulation followed by depletion, which is why these women describe feeling wired but exhausted after weekends involving cocaine.
Yeah, that's one of the worst spots to be in when you can't sleep, but you're awake, but you want to fall asleep. Oh, it's terrible.
We used to call these people weekend warriors in LA. They'd go to Vegas just for it's a few hour, 3.5 hour drive if you could go fast. They come back on Monday looking exactly like you're explaining. And you're just like, weekend warriors.
And by the way, they literally describe it the way Kyle did. They may technically sleep, but their nervous system is so physiologically activated even after the drug has left the bloodstream, they either don't think they're sleeping, they don't get any restful sleep, they don't have any REM sleep. It's that terrible. This is what I hear Kyle describing. There's also that terrible thing of what they describe there. You in your brain, you think you're asleep, but you're not because your brain is so active. You might have your eyes closed, but you're like, your head is doing all of this, and that's why you don't get any sleep, and you feel awful when you wake up.
Sounds like a fun idea at first, and then it's the worst decision ever.
Well, that already happens to me. I don't need cocaine to add to that.
That's the point. You maybe are one of these women, and then that's right. Imagine adding cocaine to everything else that you have going on. One of the reasons that recreational cocaine has become so physiologically confusing for women is because the symptoms don't appear immediately or dramatically. So they don't always say, ugh, I overdid. Like, how many times has everyone prayed to God and said, I'll never drink again? Because it's immediate. You know what it is. Instead, these women slowly begin feeling emotionally flatter during the week, that whole numbness thing, while simultaneously becoming more anxious and more overstimulated. Their resilience to stress weakens. Their sleep becomes lighter. Their moods become less stable. How can you tell with a woman?
Right?
Like,
You're like, is it the cocaine use or your period?
Yeah,
Where are we at today?
Is she on her period?
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com. Are you excited yet? I sure am. Actually, I'm asleep and not listening, nor do I plan to listen. If social media has taught me anything, and it hasn't, this is all going to suck so bad.
The hell is this? Oh, okay. Oh, good. Maha bread. I'll save that for Monday. I don't have the patience for it. Now, what? John Cena is promoting? Oh, for Christ's sakes. All right. That'll be part of Monday's food news. But today, we have our own version of food news. That's it. Right? Okay. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I heard of them because they were founded in 1921 in Hanover, Pennsylvania. My father's from Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania Dutch country. But we never had access to them until recently on the West Coast. They are still headquartered in Pennsylvania, but they transformed into a nationwide powerhouse in 2020 when they went public, and they've expanded their lineup. You might know them if you saw them because there's so many chip brands now. Either way, they should be available at all Safeways. That's the big nationwide chain that is carrying them if they have them. Due to customer demand, they have released two new flavors for the summer. First of all, they are bringing back Utz's sweet and salty lemonade chips.
Test one, two. Test one, two.
Sweet
Interesting
and
idea.
salty.
I expect that.
No.
Oh,
I
what
was
do you eat? What do you eat those with?
Well, when I heard lemonade, sweet and salty lemonade, I wondered, so are they in the sea salt and vinegar family in taste-wise?
Do you dip them in icing or salsa?
Well, they're just chips. You just do whatever you want with them. I just don't know.
Lemon
The
pepper?
lemon.
Yeah, that's kind of. I love lemon, but I don't know. It's chips.
Yeah, no thanks.
They can be found at the major retailers, and this year they are also being sold alongside a new flavor, Sizzlin' Summer Burger Ripples potato chips.
Nothing the meat flavored chips. Okay, the steak ones we had were pretty good actually.
They were.
We had some Argentinian steak chips for the World Cup made by Lay's, and they were good. So maybe this has potential. Okay, keep an open mind.
They say that these chips bring the taste of the grill to every bite with a smoky, savory blend of cheeseburger flavors. They can be described, they claim, as an entire hamburger in a single potato chip, and even have flavorful layers of mustard, ketchup, cheese, smoky beef patty, pickles, and a hint of fresh lettuce. Ooh. I don't want lettuce.
Yeah, I don't
in
want
my
that
chip.
I want a real burger.
Yeah,
I want my chip to
You
be
had
salty
two
and
yesterday.
crunchy. Oh my
I'm
god!
on their website. They have a crab chip coming out. But so I found my connection, Rob. Utz makes Zaps. So Zapped has like a voodoo. It's like a New Orleans style chip. That's what my connection
Test
was.
one, two.
I'm from Beach
Test
Hut.
one,
I
two.
stocked a lot of chips for a while,
Okay.
and yeah, that was my connection.
Now we know. Yeah, and I knew them through my dad. And pretzels, they're more famous for the Bavarian style pretzels. But those, there you go. You can find your new Utz chips in stores now. With summer almost here, Chick-fil-A is bringing back some seasonal favorites this year, beginning a week from Monday. So not Monday, Kyle, but a week from Monday.
Listening. Yeah. Week from Monday.
They will bring back the honey pepper pimento sandwich for a limited time with an original or spicy filet. It features...
You have to go spicy.
Yeah, okay. Well, it features pimento cheese, mild pickled jalapenos,
Yes, please.
and a drizzle of honey on a toasted bun.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, with the
That's
fried
pretty good.
chicken. Bomb. Oh, speaking of lemonade. Oh, get their lemonade too. Chick-fil-A.
Sweet tea.
Oh, is there
Well,
sweet tea better than
since-
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Since you brought it up, Kyle,
Whoa, that's
the
a bold statement.
pineapple dragon fruit lineup of drinks is available with lemonade,
Hell
frosted
yeah.
lemonade, and iced tea. And the chain is also introducing a new pineapple dragon fruit and Sprite drink as well.
Next Monday, huh? Son of
Too
A
fancy.
bitch.
You'll be okay. And there's something happening on Monday. It's either KFC or Jack in the Box. You can go find something we talked about
That's
yesterday.
right. I'll see what Taco Bell's up to today. I'll hit them up.
Jesus. Multiple sources have been suggesting that Dr. Pepper,
Hey.
Dr. Peppy's the one with the cocaine in it for your weekend. Dr. Pepper creamy coconut,
Oh, it's still
which it's been, what is this, 2 or 3 summers in a row now?
Yeah.
And then it goes away. Well, it's been suggested it's here to stay.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm all down for it. It's
Rumors
delicious.
been floating around.
That's an ugly ad.
The news actually came from the National Restaurant Association Expo last month. Somebody they claim that works for Dr. Pepper was telling people on the DL, which of course means it's going to get out, we're keeping the flavor. Now we know it has been confirmed. No, it's not sticking around. Dr. Pepper has no idea where this rumor came from, and it will disappear at the end of July, so stock up on your creamy coconut soda.
Creamy coconut. Does it have coconut milk in there?
It's
Why do you have to
flavoring.
call it creamy?
It has a creamy aftertaste.
So
It
it's
has
pina colada?
no. It's just
I like-
good. It's just more of a creamy flavor. I don't.
Ugh, sorry, I'll
It's
try
not
it.
pina colada. There's no pina colada vibes. It's more like refreshing and creamy taste. It's more like a coconut milk then. Yeah.
But okay, that's what it tastes like. But what I love is if you look at the can of just the creamy Coke, well, both of them have it. They have the halved coconut as a cartoon, and right below it is where they put the artificial flavor sign. There's no actual coconut in here, but there's a picture of a coconut.
It's delicious.
One of the big trends this year, creamsicle's back. Orange creamsicle, big flavor.
Absolutely.
It's been around for a few years. It's made its comeback. Now everybody is doing the orange creamsicle thing. Arby's has just put the orange cream shake back on their menu.
Ooh.
It's been around. It's one of these things like coconut, Dr. Pepper, and McRibs comes and goes. It's available in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. Ultra thick shake that features a blend of orange cream flavor with an additional swirl of whipped topping on top there. It's not as cheap as it used to be. What is, except D. A couple of years ago, it was less than $2. Now a small shake is double the price at $3.89.
It's fine. I'll still pay for it. I'm gonna get it. I want to get it.
Hey, 'cause
I don't know if I really
we
will
were-
or not.
Well, yeah.
My guess is $5.79, so I was doing a higher low, but I was definitely a
Just talk yourself out of it, right? In real time.
Like, I always say I'm going to grab things and then plans change.
In less than 6 seconds, Kyle didn't care about the price, was getting one, then he wasn't.
Are these available today? When did you say they're coming out?
2 weeks. A week from Monday.
No, that was the other
No.
one. That was the coconut.
They're supposed to be
Chick-fil-A.
they're supposed to be at Arby's now. They're supposed to be
Now.
back as of today. Yeah, so
All right. Well, if I get it today, I'll send you a picture. I'll give you an update.
And Dee, did you say you were thinking $5.79 for it instead
I
of
was like,
yeah.
Carl's Jr. They price their milkshakes, but slushies, a little bit different. But creamsicle, a little cheaper. I like a higher low, Price is Right kind of vibe.
Well, and also this is what happens with inflation. We just become accustomed to it. You just expect it, and you go, oh yeah, okay, sure, $5 for a drink. Oh, $6 for a gallon of gas, and then you're thrilled when gas goes down to $4.50 a gallon, and you forget, wait, it was just 3 years ago I was paying half that.
Yeah.
Because we just adapt and we let it take over. Next up, food news. Back to Cold Stone Creamery.
Yes.
And,
the king of ice cream.
I wrote this down.
and a collaboration with what Kyle announced yesterday, and I don't think I'm overstating this, is the greatest movie of the century, the new Supergirl movie, based on the trailer. So
I am excited to watch it.
See?
This looks badass.
This is it. They teamed up with Supergirl to create 2 limited time offerings at Cold Stone. Supergirl comes out next month, and you can get the Supergirl Cosmic Kettle Corn creation.
Ooh,
which is
loving some kettle corn. Okay.
A sweet and salty mix of ice cream and caramel corn topped with caramel and Supergirl sprinkles.
Ooh. That sounds tasty. I don't know how popcorn would do with ice cream, though. Like, get hard and soggy at the same time. It's not, I'm interested to see how that works. Oh, but it's covered in corn. It's kettle corn, so it's covered in sugar. Maybe there's a protective layer of the sugar coating on the popcorn, so then it won't get too soggy.
Hold on. 3 more seconds, he's going to talk himself out of it. Go.
No, I really want to try this.
Was that the end? See, Kyle, what were those things? Kyle's brain is like boomerang. Remember that? You only have 6 seconds, but he pulls out the whole thing, talks it through to its fruition, starting at one opposite and ending with the other one. So I think he's determined this will work.
It will.
Because
Sounds
the kettle corn is lacquered. All right, so the other one you can get is Supergirl's Popcorn Supernova Shake, which doubles down on the kettle corn theme with more caramel corn, whipped cream, and sprinkles.
Is it blended or is it on top of the shake? Like you get everything like the actual shake with ice cream and then caramel corn on top with whipped topping, or is it shredded up inside of there? That sounds nasty.
Could you glean an answer for
It looks delicious. Yeah, it looked like it was just a bunch of popcorn on top. I don't know.
Okay, so they put a popcorn ball on top. Okay.
Basically.
Perfect.
It looked delicious.
Well, we don't know. Is there also popcorn blended in as well?
In there.
Why would there be dog meat?
The puppy is the feature of the show.
Right.
Oh, okay.
It would be crypto meat. Yeah.
We're not eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs. Samuel Adams is resurrecting the Brewer Patriot Collection. And, of course, this is all about us turning 250 years old.
I love a good Sam Adams.
They are trying to reintroduce founding-era brewing tradition. No, they're not. They're trying to fucking sell beer. That's what they're doing. They're not trying to educate Americans on how the founding fathers all brewed their own alcohol. I mean, come on. Just say we're trying to sell beer. Each drink is inspired by some of the boldest brewers in history. This part is true. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and some guy named Samuel Adams. They were all well known for brewing their own everything, and beer was a big one. Washington brewed beer and distilled whiskey at Mount Vernon.
Cool.
Jefferson brewed beer at Monticello. James Madison asked Congress to support a national brewery as a way to encourage domestic manufacturing and supply. Great.
I like it. Yeah, he should be in charge.
No, he shouldn't. Stupid Madison. Oh, the government should own everything. That's socialism, you ass. Sorry.
Fine. All right, you put beer in there and you got me intrigued. All right. I'm like, this sounds a great idea.
Hey, I wasn't calling you an ass. I'm calling James Madison an ass. He had some great ideas. So did Jefferson, but they're both asses in too many ways. I'll do that on another.
I think I'm related to
show.
James Madison. He's the 5th president. Right?
Kyle wants to know, during socialism, do you get free beer, though? Because if that's the case, then...
As long as... which rights do I get? Oh, none of them? But free beer? What do I
each of
care?
The other according
I'm
to
drunk.
needs, whatever. And Sam Adams, of course, came from a brewing family. So here are your 4 new Sam Adams beers that are hitting stores now to celebrate our 250th. In fact, yesterday they started hitting store shelves to celebrate the 250th birthday of America. You have George Washington Porter, which is toasted malt with notes of toffee, cocoa, and dates with an assertive hop finish.
Wasn't he a redhead? Why didn't they make that into a red?
Because they've got a different beer coming out.
I thought George Washington. Okay, it's fine.
Because they're supposed to be fashioning it after the types of beer each of these founders made.
He
not
made porters?
what their hair
Okay, all right.
color was. By the way, they all have 5.5% alcohol by volume in them, so standard beer stuff. Then you have James Madison's Communist. I'm sorry, no, that's not what it's called. It's James Madison's Dark Wheat Ale, which is described as being tart, sweet, and smoky with notes of coffee and cocoa and toffee. So, okay, there.
Are these hot chocolates or beer? Jeez.
They're beers. It's a beer that tastes like it's tart and it's sweet, it's smoky, and it has cocoa and toffee flavoring. It's a dark beer. It's a dark wheat ale.
All right, I've never heard of a dark wheat ale. Okay.
Ever.
The porter, I
Really?
get.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's inspired by something else.
Our 2 bartenders have never heard of a dark wheat ale?
No, it's the first
not
time I've heard of it.
common.
Yeah.
Oh.
Porter, you gotta get.
Yeah, you guys probably go to like
ales,
Germany or
ambers.
something.
For which one?
The dark wheat
For
ale.
Germany?
Yeah, didn't they? Yeah.
Ireland.
They have a lot of stouts over there.
I don't know. I just feel like they have the best beer. Maybe they'd have an offshoot of this.
Does it say hard rock
They-
or
do
hard
they-
roots?
They grow a lot of wheat in Germany.
Paul Launer makes a great wheat beer, and they're German, so maybe. I don't know.
2 more. There's the 1790 hard root beer,
Root beer.
which is
Oh.
spicy with herbal notes of sassafras, wintergreen, and licorice balanced with sweetness. That's why
I
it's
give
a hard
that
root
one a
beer.
try. I do like Not Your
Yeah.
Father's root beer, so maybe this is on
Right.
par with it.
It sounds good.
And then there's ginger honey ale.
Yeah.
Bright, zesty. Did I get an ook already? Bright and zesty with the floral sweetness of wildflower honey, balanced by a subtle maltiness.
Again with the wildflower. No, thank you.
Of course
That's
you
probably
would, because you don't want to commit to
overpowering.
anything. You're part of this new dating scene. You're a wildflower. I commit to nothing. I make no
I'll have the
promises.
honey
I want
ale and
this-
the wildflower, please, sir.
Oh, yeah, and don't get caught pouring that on tap. You go out to go have wings and beer with the boys. Oh, I'll have the honey wheat ale, please.
No. Sure, ma'am. You need to go change your tampon while we're waiting for it. Last one. The drink of the summer may wind up being an alcoholic version of Fresca, which is now hitting stores.
Fresca wasn't even that good.
Right. Okay. Right.
Gross.
We all acknowledge that. Like, if you're a kid of the 80s or the 90s, most of you equate Fresca to your grandparents. It's round and it's gross, you thought.
The can looked cool, so that was what irritated me about it. My stepmom drank it a lot, and was always at my dad's house on the weekends. So I go over there. I'm like, Mom won't let me have soda. What they got in the fridge? Ooh, well, this delicious looking grapefruit soda. No.
So you're mad that they made the packaging look enticing enough for you to try it.
Correct.
And then,
Yeah, and the
you just didn't
commercials were fun too.
Trash.
Well, maybe give Fresca Hard a try.
No.
It has hit stores. No, now you try it. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I should give you 5 more seconds. You sure?
You got time.
How cool is the
through it.
packaging?
Yeah, right.
I don't think I didn't send a picture on this one. I don't think I had one.
No.
That or Jeff isn't even trying anymore. I can't tell at this point.
Oh, now he's gonna try.
It's Friday. He's done.
Wait, I better double check my emails here. It's 4.5% alcohol by volume. Only 99% calories per can and 0 sugar. Thank God we got the 0 sugar.
So okay.
Hate this country. It's a malt beverage, different than, say, like the vodka-based Fresca mixed canned cocktails that
Missed
came
that
in line.
opportunity. Okay.
They were not good. It's available in a few flavors. This Fresca Hard is there's classic grapefruit citrus.
Okay.
There is
Good old classic.
pineapple citrus.
Ooh.
There is peach citrus
Sweet.
and watermelon citrus.
And these are all
People are
beers?
describing it. What?
They're like hard seltzers. They're like,
Oh, so they are like hard seltzer. Okay, so not vodka based, but they're seltzer. Okay, gotcha.
White
Great.
Claw, Heineken.
Yes, that's
The
what I was
vodka
hoping
thing-
they were. Okay, that's fine. All right.
The vodka thing didn't work. They tried that. They went, okay, that doesn't work.
Okay.
So they went to it's a malt beverage, which is why you're getting like beer level.
That's what I was
alcohol.
thrown off by. I was like, is there a beer taste of these? Hopefully not. I'd rather it be similar to White Claw, which I'm glad we figured out that's exactly what it tastes like.
They're claiming that all of them taste like citrus and then the other flavor. Grapefruit citrus, pineapple citrus, peach citrus, and watermelon citrus. That's their four. The 12-pack, which you can get in a variety pack, and there it is in all of its that's $18 for those 12 Fresca Hearts.
That's about right.
Get 3 of each.
Yeah.
And it's being described as the new seltzer of the summer. Most people on social media say the grapefruit one, which is classic grapefruit citrus, tastes like classic Fresca, so you probably won't like that. People say the best flavor of all is peach citrus.
Oh, that's the one I'm not interested in the most.
Peach.
You know, because White Claw makes a peach, and it's okay. It's just too sugary when you burp it up, and it's just not the best.
like
Yeah,
peach and
not my
watermelon.
favorite. Oh, the watermelon's good.
Yeah.
But I like the lime and the grapefruit. I like the crisper, little
Fair.
tartar flavored ones.
Now, Dee, when you said you like peach and watermelon, did you mean mixing them?
No, like I like any like peach flavor or watermelon flavor. I don't like grape flavor. Like I like berry flavors.
That's
Or
the
like
problem
White
with all
Claws.
these variety packs. There's always one you don't want.
Hate.
Yeah.
Like you personally, and you got to find somebody like Kyle. Like, do you like this? Because this is awful
Yep.
to me. And you hope that Kyle goes, yeah, I'll take it.
Someone will always take it.
Yeah, the next day when you're desperate, everyone's taking it.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
What the hell? I think I need to stop trying to like look for more show prep as the show ends because I like to work ahead. Because I keep finding these things towards the end of the show that make my head go, "What are we doing?" And I derail the show, which is not possible today. That was done a long time ago by the rest of my team.
Sorry.
Not you so much, Jeff.
Stop saying
You
derail.
Thank you.
tried.
I appreciate it.
You tried.
I do like the positive comments towards the end. the last segment, you gave me a couple good words. I appreciate that.
Did you get my text?
No.
God damn it! Well, good. So we saved something here. Anyways, before we get to the story where we need Jeff to push a button, although we're having button issues, we were told in the last segment.
Not starting with the thumb.
Yeah, right. It has nothing to do with Jeff. It's not human error. But, okay, this has nothing to do with that. Khloe Kardashian and her ex, Tristan Thompson, they did a podcast yesterday where they opened up about his vasectomy. Okay.
Why?
Whatever. Okay. Apparently, they addressed the fact that she convinced him to get one and whatever. Whatever.
So he's
I guess it's got to do.
with other people.
Yeah, he's got like multiple kids with other women. I don't.
Oh.
Okay. So there's that element of what. But what got me was the headline because I couldn't believe the headline was literal, and it is because the headline is Khloe Kardashian convinced her ex to get a vasectomy. What is it? People don't know what a vasectomy is because that's what the article's about.
It's a little snippy snip.
The whole article is telling you what a vasectomy is. It has nothing to do with what I was telling you, why this became a story. We're running USAtoday.com on their homepage is running this story. People don't know what a vasectomy is?
I guess this might be targeted to a younger crowd than people.
On USAtoday.com? How young? 4? What 18-year-old doesn't know what it is?
Yeah, it's shocking.
Thank you.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Validation.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Jeff, with the button? Are you ready?
Yep.
This is just the worst non-oiled machine ever. We have an AI update.
Oh yeah.
Close enough. We've kind of documented on this show, AI is splitting everyone. There are those of us who are simply embracing it. It's here. Use it to the best of your ability. Maybe use it to thrive, and et cetera. There are those who are completely intimidated by it. They believe it's going to kill the human race, take over the human race, steal our jobs. It's from the devil. There's all sorts of other things. You're either on board in some way with AI or you ain't. There's another way. What?
It makes really good graphics of mooses in fishnets smoking cigarettes next to a bombed
First
city.
of all, it's Mies. Second of all,
Not mooses.
I was
Many mooses.
That's you. That's you doing the thing, the positive thing. You're using it to help you in whatever way you can. You're on the pro AI side in at least the way of you're like, look, it's here and I'm going to use it.
Hell yeah.
Whereas, some people will hear what you say. Well, okay, it makes great graphics, but you're selling your soul to Satan. Or, well, you won't care about your graphics when you're dead, or when you're a slave of your AI robot, you won't care. Because somehow you using it to make graphics is going to make it take over the world.
It's fun now. It'll be memories when I'm dead, and I'll be able to be like, I made that photo, and it was fun on the radio show or internet
but
show.
You'll be in
whatever we
hell.
are now.
You'll be in hell though because you embraced AI.
Well,
so
I'll
who you
show
gonna tell?
Satan,
Lucifer?
and maybe he'll think it's funny too.
Well, he will because he invented AI.
Well, perfect. We'll get along. That sounds great. Maybe hell won't be so bad.
That's what you like to hear. Yeah, you like to hear a friend and coworker say that he's very proud that he'll get along with Satan. That's good. Which no one's surprised at that assertion from Kyle. Here's the news.
Not at all.
Hey, God was cool with him until he wasn't. All right. Sounds like he had some good ideas at first.
That's actually how they write it in the Bible. God was cool with him until he wasn't. I think it's Galatians 11:4. So you've got people who thrive at their jobs with a vibrant workplace social life. They love being talkative with coworkers, hanging out with them at lunch, happy hour after work, maybe even socially on the weekends. Right? That's where there's those people. It's not for everybody.
No.
Okay. Then there are people who would rather work while talking to as few coworkers as humanly possible, or maybe as few humans as possible. Just let me work. Just leave me alone. That crowd. Obviously, there's people in the middle. Now there's a new report on how AI is threatening to take away your work social life, for better or worse.
Okay.
Right? If you're in the second group, it's great. Good. I didn't want to work social life in the beginning. If you're in the first group and you thrive on it, not so good. They are saying that AI is making offices and will continue to make offices less social, less human, and less alive. And actually, Kyle, you demonstrated this when we were asking you to make the hoary moose image. What did you do? Did you talk to Jeff? Did you talk to me? Did you talk to Dee? No, you talked to chat.
Yeah.
You shunned us out. See?
What? No, I knew it was a good idea. I included you guys in the chat. It's in there. Oh, no.
He did. He was arguing with the AI for about 5 minutes, though.
Yeah.
He was yelling at it a lot. So there's a little bit of socialism. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to get creative with AI. I actually had to go open a new AI prompt, and then I had to get it with the code to change the picture. It wouldn't take my command, so I had to actually give it the code that I wanted it to do.
Dee literally took the words out of my mouth, and stay away from my mouth, woman. There's no human interaction. It's not socialization. You're yelling at a bot.
There were 2 other people in here listening.
But you're at the computer typing aggressively and just.
Wait, I had to tell him to create the new chat. Does that count? Because there's a little.
That's you being social.
We talked about that.
And really, Kyle, so other people are hearing you. That makes it so you go stand on the corner of a street and you're repeating Bible verses. Well, hey, people are hearing it, so I'm being social. No.
You actually have to pull one aside. You have to pull one of those people walking by, and you have to get their attention with candy or something first, and then you give them your idea.
Are these people over 18?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You don't want to be creepy and give it to a kid. What God?
No, of course not. AI, they say, has taken away a lot of interaction. Shrinking workforces leave people on their own in a lot of cases, and people don't need each other as much, at least in person. Studies show that heavy AI users say, Jeff, would you say you're a heavy AI user?
Sure. Yeah, I would say that.
Kyle, you think you're heavy?
I use it every day. I love it. Yeah, okay. I'm addicted to it.
It's heavy. Okay. I don't think I'm heavy, but
zero.
I don't know where. I don't know how they're classifying it. Studies show that heavy AI users, let's see if this describes Jeff and Kyle at least, lower trust in colleagues.
I always try to wonder if the email is written by AI.
That's a yes. Weaker team coordination.
No, we were all involved. We all knew it was up.
Well, okay. Well, for now. But what will you guys turn into in 3 months or 6 months?
Robots.
Higher burnout. No,
I don't think so. Yeah.
Not you, Jeff. No.
Oh,
Fine.
okay.
Not Jeff.
I thought I'd shift.
Not me.
I thought I'd shift it. That tile around for a moment. That's all. And greater feelings of isolation. Kyle, you feeling alone? Jeff, do you feel isolated? Do you
I
feel
like being alone, though. I like isolation.
I wish I was isolated sometimes.
I can't stand AI. Jeff's like, I'm going to teach you some AI stuff, and you're going to make things more efficient and faster. And like, I hate AI. I don't want to do it.
It's so fun once you learn it, though.
I know.
You can make cool pictures like this.
I'm a Taurus. I
See,
don't
I'm
like
bringing
change.
the team in on the AI stuff. Yeah, I don't.
More efficiency.
Yeah.
I love that Kyle uses the line, it's more fun once you learn it. Is that what you said? Learn it?
Yeah.
Yeah, or once you do it. I mean, that's the sales pitch for doing anal as well. So
give it a try.
Works.
Just give it a try.
Yeah, just give it a try. You'll love it. Once you've done it 20, 30 times, you won't feel any pain.
Great.
It'll feel great. And here, I have this lidocaine to start you off the first time.
They allow that in prison when you drop the soap?
Have a great again to prison sex to wrap up the week. We're out of here.
Today's live episode of America's RAD Cast is minutes away. So go sit on the toilet to hide from your family that hates you anyway, and enjoy whatever we could find from the last show that qualifies as best of segments. And to make it more enjoyable after you wipe, do a line off the seat. You do wipe, don't you?
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that! Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RADcast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off, and they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But, har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rob.
By the way, speaking of the use of our funds, I did get the email. Are we ready to unveil the hoary moose?
Kyle.
What about burning bum? Can we just make a campfire? I know you need to get really hot. Do we know an embalmer?
America's RAD Cast.
We got this email to radcast at theradnetwork.com. It's from Zachary.
Hi, Zach. Curry.
Came in. Is that what that is? That's a paused two-syllable word now, Zach.
You know what? I was like, oh, he probably goes by Zach, and I'm like, maybe he doesn't. Maybe his dad's name was Zach, and he hates his dad, and he goes by Zachary instead.
If he goes, because if he goes by Zach, then he should have signed it. Zach, he did not. He just sent it under his email name with Zachary, and he didn't adjust it. So that'd be on him.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let him take your space from you, Kyle. Don't let him steal your...
No, I'm not letting. I don't let anybody steal my space. I'm in control. Some bitch.
You'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Zachary sent this Saturday afternoon. He says, another great week from RAD. The show is getting better and better. I love everybody, and I love the addition of D. Oh, have we added D? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I didn't get the report on it, but she's not sitting there. She's not on this segment.
Yeah, until I have a commitment of whether she is or isn't like here all the time. You know, we haven't really added her.
Well, she's here every day.
Like, oh well. Where is she right now?
I'd like to add her. If we take a vote, I vote to add.
Yeah, she's
I have no objections, but adding means, Kyle, like you and Jeff and me, 7 to 10 live on the live show and all the segments, right? So,
Yeah. So I mean, right now in the beginning segment, she helps me with some audio stuff to make sure that we're checking levels and certain things like that. So we expect her to come on a little bit later.
So early listeners, if they listen live, will never get to enjoy D. This doesn't seem like a good business plan to me.
And I'm just saying, right this second. But yeah, we can talk about that though.
We are talking about it. This is how we do these things, right, Kyle? We do on-air meetings.
Yes, we do.
I didn't know that. Okay.
we just organically put people in very uncomfortable positions, knowing that thousands to tens of thousands of people are listening, going, "Oh, are they really discussing this?" Yes, we are. We literally have had almost no communication all weekend, and then this email comes in, tells me that we've added D. I didn't know that, so I was just checking in on the Midtown studio level.
Yeah, I think D would be a great addition.
She has a spot.
Yeah, we'll see if her schedule can permit, and we can go from there.
Yeah. And you and I are on the same page, Jeff, right? That the budget doesn't permit it, so she just has to do it, kind of thing.
Kind of,
right? Yeah. Good. We're all on the same team. That's good. Plus, D's last name begins with a D, so if we ever want to go back to the RAD thing.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
I'm still in anybody. All right.
I woke up this morning and I thought, I'm going to see if I can cause any epileptic seizures with the show, so I'm wearing this shirt today. I don't know how you would describe it. Is it diamonds on acid or something? I don't know. Squiggly lines. First time I wore it, I came downstairs and Christina looked at me with that look without saying it that says, "You're wearing that?" So I said to her, I said, "What?" And she goes, "Well, let's see." And we hadn't even gotten to the restaurant, and we sat. Well, we had just gotten to the restaurant. We sat down, and so this is after a 30-minute car ride with the shirt. And she said, "Yeah, babe, you know what? Going forward, you can just wear that when you go out with the guys, okay?" All right. So I think this is the second time this shirt has ever been worn.
It does.
So, there you go.
It does look like if you stare at it hard enough, you'll see like a sailboat or something. You know, like one of those. Yeah, right. One of those paintings.
I think to complete it, you need a cowboy hat.
A cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You look very country western,
Oh,
Mr. Rob. You look like you own some cattle.
You got that southwestern kind of look thing. But Jeff, were you watching Seinfeld over the weekend? Reruns of the Mr. Pitt 3D.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah. No, I didn't see this.
It was actually on yesterday on one of the 18 channels.
Right.
Seinfeld all the time. So I'm like, but that could have been when I was up at 1 in the morning trying to, just die by watching TV. I don't know where I saw it. Hey, it's June 1st. Welcome. It's Pride Month. And every time we do a show on the first day of a broadcast month, we go over everything in the month. Kyle, did I out of my peripheral, because I don't look right at the RAD screen, did you just do the index finger twirling around?
Yeah, it was a pen.
Like,
woo, yay, Pride Month, hey!
Okay.
I don't celebrate Pride Month. I'm not prideful, so, happy Pride to everybody else who is.
You have to get your rainbow-colored highlighters, and then you're like...
Oh, God. No, I don't have those.
Here's what else is on deck in June. We got the Stanley Cup Finals start tomorrow. That's hockey, ladies. The NBA Finals get going on Wednesday. That'll be the Spurs and the Knicks. Steve and I will talk a lot about that on the Rob and Steve Sports Show at 11 a.m. today. Golf's U.S. Open is, as always, Father's Day weekend. And the UFC White House event, UFC Freedom 250, is going down on the 14th. Was that like a week from Wednesday or something like that?
Ooh, America.
Yeah. They're already erecting the arch on the White House grounds. So when all the news channels do the famous shot of the White House, you get in the background, it looks like Lollapalooza is coming to D.C. in a few days because they're building the outdoor amphitheater or whatever. It's comical? I don't know. Joe Rogan himself is speaking out about how dumb this is, although he's doing it for security reasons. Rogan says there's no way they can make this safe, which that kind of bothers me. A guy who's on the inside of the UFC saying we can't make this safe, with a guy in the White House who's been tried to 3 times they tried to kill him. I don't know.
Yeah. It seems like a big risk. It's like out on the lawn, right? They're like building it.
Yes.
Yeah, like right out there.
Did they finish that little hall? That they haven't finished building that. They're not going to host it inside.
The ballroom.
The ballroom.
Thank you.
No.
Yes, the ballroom.
Yeah. No, that thing's not even close. Trump was up on the roof a few days ago giving a tour of dirt. So no, they're holding it right outside. And then I hadn't even thought about not that they don't have this anyways, all of the aerial security they're going to have, because it is outside on the backgrounds, I think, of the White House. I just wonder if we've gotten to like a comical level yet, or are we still waiting? We're doing a UFC fight on the White House grounds on Flag Day, which also happens to be our president's 80th birthday.
Oh, well,
I don't know. You guys just discuss amongst
I don't know, because they do the outdoor event every time the president, switches positions with the new president. All that's hosted outside. Obviously, all that security is going down.
That's a big. I mean, it's like one of the biggest security things. Though.
Yeah,
like
and they do one of those speeches too, don't they? Out in front of the lawn. Yeah.
That's so. I love how you just referred to the inauguration of the president as the president switch each other.
You know what? I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be wrong.
But you know what? You're onto something. Because look, the inauguration, that's a really big world event, right? New president goes in peacefully, blah blah. But on your list of stupid things we already do at the White House that happen to occur outside, let's start with the presidential pardoning of the Thanksgiving turkeys.
Oh yeah.
The Easter egg
roll. Yeah, that's right.
All this dumb crap we do. You're right. Go UFC. Yay, a week from Wednesday. Let's see, what else? We have a Father's Day. Oh, I just let a lot of people know. Yeah, Father's Day.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. 3 full weeks to prepare. A ton of new movies are hitting theaters. The Masters of the Universe movie comes out this Friday. So does Scary Movie 6. I thought we were up to 7. Oh, is that Scream?
It might be Scream. Yeah.
I know they're nothing alike, but I always screw those 2 movies up.
Well, it's because the main bad guy in the first movie was the Scream character, and then in what is it called, Scary Movie? They highlight that a lot. Yeah,
they make fun of it a lot. Yeah.
Spielberg's Disclosure Day will be released on June 12th. Over under on not over under because there's no guarantee. But so here's the question: Spielberg's Disclosure comes out June 12th. Will we, by the end of the month, have any major insight, announcement, or evidence of alien life forms?
How much are we betting? What's the over under?
I don't have that by the end of the month. So it is the over under by the end of June, because his movie comes out on the 12th, and everybody says that it's some type of precursor to the announcement of whatever we know about the aliens.
I say after 4th of July. I think mid-July we're gonna find out.
Oh.
Give it time for the movie to come out, get in everybody's head. Everybody's gonna start talking about it, and then they're gonna be like, okay, yeah.
Hold that thought, because
I'll hold it.
Great thought.
It's right here.
Hold it.
Got it.
Good. Keep it. You might have to hold it for 2 or 3 segments.
No, shoot, I dropped it. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, gotta get it. I got it back.
Now I forgot. Okay. Just hold on to it, and put it somewhere safe. What else is coming out? Toy Story 5 is out June 19th. Jackass Best and Last hits theaters on June 26th. Do we believe either of those?
Jackass was good at Jackass 2. It's kind of like the Happy Gilmore thing for me. It's done. It's over with. The whole team's kind of broken. I know Bam Margera, whatever the hell he say his name.
Bam.
Yeah, I know he's getting healthy and he's skating again. Is he going to be in this? Do you have the details on that? Him and Johnny Knoxville kiss and make up?
I don't know. I don't know that.
Either way, I've been watching his videos online. It's cool. He's getting back into the rhythm of skating, and he's getting better and healthier. But, man, he just looks so washed up and beat up. And I'm not a big fan of Johnny Knoxville and how he screwed Steve-O over. And I just...
And Knoxville's really gone out on his own little thing. He's like that lead singer of the band who goes off and does solo work and then kind of comes back a little bit.
He's Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the right example. That's one of the many that have done it. But I don't even know. First of all, I find it hard to believe this will be the best Jackass movie. I'm not even sure it'll be the last, depending on the Bam thing. Is Bam going to replace the franchise? Like maybe Johnny Knoxville's handing it off? Because I don't believe anyone anymore when they say this is it. This is the final tour. Yeah. This is the last anything. No, it's not.
#kiss.
Rolling Stones. So Jackass Best and Last is June 26th, and the greatest movie of all time, according to Kyle, based on the trailer, Supergirl, comes out.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that. Now that they have those fun seats at the movie theaters I just discovered at the Star Wars and Grogu. I know they've been out for a while, had yet to sit in one, but I had such a fun time. I'm like, oh, the Supergirl movie's going to be dope in one of these seats.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is your opinion of the Supergirl movie elevated solely because the whole experience for you, for whatever reason, was so euphoric of being in these seats that it made the movie seem better than it really is?
It did, yeah. It made it feel like a ride. So I'm like, if anybody's going to ride anything, it's going to be Supergirl. Anyways.
June 1st is also, that's today, is also National Dinosaur Day. In a recent, we celebrate, I keep trying to tell you, we celebrate everything on all the days of the year because there's so many things, but the one that jumped out at me, it's National Dinosaur Day in a new poll. 1,000 American adults were asked without naming them, just like the whole, this is like, remember, name that tune. I can name that song in 3 notes or 2 notes or whatever. How many dinosaurs do you think you could name? I think 3. But, yeah. What do you think, Kyle?
Maybe less than 10. I don't know. I think maybe probably like 5 or 6.
Oh, look at you. Okay, because I get, oh, damn. Oh, wait, is that one? Maybe that's 4. I don't know how long you get because you're just supposed to say how many. 9% of Americans said they can't name any. So, okay, so 1 out of 10 of us don't even try. 8% said they could name 1. 13% said 2. 20% said 3. That was me, but now I'm wondering if I can do 4, which is what 13% said. And a quarter of you went Kyle's direction, 5 or more, which is still less than 10.
Dinosaurs were huge when I was a kid. Jurassic Park was just coming out, man. They had Jurassic Park toys as a kid. I had a few of them. So I got my dinosaur knowledge from the movie mostly, and then like in first grade, we had to write a sentence in our book, and I would write the same sentence every goddamn day. It was, I love dinosaurs. And the teacher was impressed enough that I could spell dinosaurs to let me get away with the same sentence for months.
So, okay, well, I could only think in my head of what I assume are the obvious ones. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Triceratops, and then is there a Ceratops? Or
well, there's Triceratops, and then there's the long necks. I think that's a Brontosaurus.
Okay, the Brontosaurus Rex. Okay. So, that's 3.
There's no Brontosaurus Rex.
There isn't?
Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's the one.
What's a Brontosaurus Rex?
It's just Brontosaurus. That's the long neck.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever see Land Before Time?
Dude, I know that this show has projected this elevation of everything we know is out of movies, basically. But that remember, Kyle, we're from literally different generations. So like Land Before Time had a much bigger impact on your formatation.
Dude,
that's not a word. Than on mine.
That was such a sad movie too. That first one, goddamn, get your heartstrings. The mom dies. Spoiler alert. Then she leaves this little orphan dinosaur on his own. He has to go find a bunch of misfit special other dinosaurs.
So wait, so Land Before Time is just Bambi with dinosaurs?
Oh, is it?
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
Oh,
a little bit.
All right. Have you named any more than 4 dinosaurs?
Oh, hold on. Do you want me to do my name off? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm not even doing good at today. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Velociraptor. Stegosaurus. Brontosaurus. Did I say Triceratops?
Not yet, no.
Okay, Triceratops. And then where are we at? Pterodactyl.
There you go.
Oh, and then what's that little spitty one? I don't know what they're called.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure either.
I say
The
Stegosaurus.
spitting dinosaur?
Yeah, he's got it's Jurassic Park where he has the little fanned things on his neck. Goes, that one.
Are we
remember that?
certain that all dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were actually dinosaurs and not Hollywood? Was there really a spitting dinosaur?
Well, he did. He had a fan little
Yeah, he
neck
spit
and
poison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like black caca.
In the first one, he got Newman from Seinfeld.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is this a real dinosaur?
Yeah.
Too? Or is
It
Hollywood
was.
made up?
Well,
It could have been a mix of both. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not.
no, they didn't start making up dinosaurs until like the newer ones, like the newer generations, where like they're literally genetically engineering new dinosaurs by mixing ones together.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, I don't know what the name of it is.
There's
but
also a dinosaur called the
Dilophosaurus.
egghead too.
what was it?
It's the Dilophosaurus
Oh, yeah.
is the
Diloph.
spitting dinosaur.
That sounds right.
Dilophosaurus. All right. So I
Yeah.
get a half credit
Did you
on
have-
Dilophosaurus.
Sure, spitting dinosaur. I like that. Yeah, because I learned something. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Is that all of them, Kyle?
I think there's an
How many
egghead. That's what's my last one. Egghead.
Oh, I don't think that's not the name
It's
of
the
it.
way
But
it looks like. Okay, so it looks like a Velociraptor or a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it has just a bone as it's like it looks bald, and it's got little spikes around
it's a
it.
cap, so they can ram walls
Correct.
and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what their actual name is, but it's a thing. They used to have them at Six Flags before it was it called Discovery Kingdom? Now it used to be called Marine World. They used to have a dinosaur exhibit, and they had a statue of one of these little suckers where you can go dig up dinosaur bones. So it
That
has
would
to be
be
a real
a-
dinosaur.
It is. It's a Pachycephalosaurus. Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah, Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, one of those. Okay, so I think that's the extent of my dinosaur knowledge. I'm done.
If you AI egghead dinosaur, it comes up all the results are the Pachycephalosaurus or however it's pronounced.
What's the Loch Ness monster one that lives in the ocean?
The Loch Ness monster.
No. It has it looks.
You talking about a dinosaur?
Yeah, it's a brontosaurus, but a water version.
I'm not sure.
Has a long neck, a fat body like a seal,
Now he's just describing dinosaurs he's seen in movies.
and books, sticker books too, and Six Flags.
And I'm enforcing me to come up with how will Google figure out what I'm searching for here. The Loch Ness dinosaur what underwater thing. All right, there you go. So happy dinosaur day. What else do we have? Today is just to show you because every day is a day. These are all today. National Barefoot Day, National Hazelnut Cake Day, National Heimlich Maneuver Day. There's a fun one.
Ooh.
Just go out to people and give them the Heimlich Maneuver, and go happy day.
Are you
and
saying?
walk away.
Are you saying these are all
you know,
today?
Yeah.
These are all today, June 1st.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When I was going through the list to get ready for the month, I was like, I'm just gonna a few days here just read. These are all happening on June 1st, which is why you don't know that much about hazelnut cake. It gets buried.
I didn't know hazelnut
under
cake was
dinosaurs.
even a cake. That's not an option at Cheesecake Factory. There's no hazelnut cheesecake.
See, that's why they created National Hazelnut Cake Day.
That's an awareness
so that we could
campaign.
all band together. Yes. Where is that? Is that? Hold on, because Jeff just alluded to one of my. Is that the month thing? One of my not really jokes that I saw. It's like national. One of these days this week is National Child Awareness Day, and the first thing I thought of is I'm aware of children. I guess I've celebrated.
I think that's for
I hate
parents.
that word.
Awareness.
God, we know. See, we're not aware of hazelnut cake apparently, but I'm aware of children. So we don't need children awareness. We're aware they exist. You need something else like National Children Are Stupid Awareness Day. That way, people will more recognize how dumb kids are.
They should just change that to National Watch Your Language Day, because that's the only time I need to be aware of children is when I'm trying not to swear.
Good point. And even then, I'm bad at it.
Yeah, me too.
What we do for a living up until real recently, we always had to edit a little. I mean, we still have to edit very little. You know, Kyle wants to call everybody a retard, which is that's just gay shit. I don't know why you're doing that, Kyle.
I love you. Thank you. Makes you feel a lot
I
better.
got like four groups are ready to cancel us in 20 minutes. All right. But yeah, for some reason, I could go hours without cursing, but I just don't like. It doesn't register to me. There's a child present, so don't curse. If it's an old lady, right away, I'm like, I'm not cursing in front of. It's just a respectful thing until I find out she's got the foulest mouth in the room. Then that's great.
Yep.
But with kids, and the minute I say it, then I will say to whoever the adult is, I'm sorry, I just have a foul mouth. But I screw it up all the time.
I do the same thing, especially working in a bar. People bring their kids in, they sit at the little bar stool, not at the bar, but like at a table, because kids can't sit at the bar till they're 21 legally. Just so you know, parents, don't bring your kids up to the goddamn bar. It's annoying. Stop it. But I do the same thing. I talk to customers as the regulars, and I rub my mouth, and I start dropping F-bombs, and all of a sudden I look over, I'm like, oh, there's a 6-year-old right there. And I go, oh, I'm so sorry. They're like, oh, they hear worse at home. I'm like, okay, I feel a little better.
Did that one I put on the parents. If your girlfriend Kyle, if you were invited to her family's house and there's kids there, you got to behave. When strangers bring kids into bars, you kind of expect them to see some things that adults shouldn't have to apologize for.
I understand, but then for my own self-respect, I have to be like, oh, dude, come on, be better than that.
Yeah, and your tip. So
right? Yeah.
You'll love this one, Kyle, based on a comment you made last week, I believe, because I think we're right there together on National Nail Polish Day. Get out of here.
Yep. Oh, and the remover's even worse. Oh, God. Oh, it smells so bad.
I know you broads do everything for whoever you're trying to attract, which our egos say is us. But you stink. It's a lot of bad work. It's hard work to look pretty, but can you do it in your own room? It's like nauseating. Oh, that nail
Go
polish.
out and get it professionally done and don't invite us.
Right.
Can you come with me? I want you to be there. And you can sit there and suffer in that stinky-ass little nail salon.
And then 9 months later, don't wake us up because you don't understand why you suddenly fluently speak Korean. All right? We don't want to discuss it with you. If it's Vietnamese, it's the dry cleaner visits. So, National Hazelnut Cake Day. I can say that. My dry cleaner's from Vietnam.
I don't even know where mine's from. She's nice, though. She has candy in the dish up front, and I'm very happy for that.
We either go to the same dry cleaner or they all have candy in the dish up front. Okay. Today is also National Olive Day. Jeff, black or green olives? Go.
Green. Hate black olives.
Yeah. Hate them. Okay.
I hate black olives. They're one of the top things up there.
Boy, that's racist.
Yeah. But they're not.
Oh, God.
Okay, look, I way prefer green olives. I get it, but black olives aren't that much different that you can love green olives and hate them.
I'm not really sure what it is. I like green olives, like salty green olives, stuff like that. But black olives on like pizzas, on people try to put them on my nachos. No, thank you. Yeah, and then I gotta pick them off.
I like them on pizza, like with mushroom and sausage. I like them in pasta salad too. But other than that, it's all green olives. Yeah. But to have you hate them,
it's up there. They're amongst the top.
Too salty.
Maybe that's just I don't know. The aftertaste too. No.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, a little nickel, like a metal consistency afterwards. Yeah.
Okay. I love today too. It's New Year's resolution recommitment day because you made it 3 days, and now we're in the beginning of the 6th month. Why don't you try again to lose that 30 pounds? Oh, now you have to lose 50. Okay, well, get started. We mentioned it's Pride Month. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the other thing. All right, last thing. First day in June. June is Pride Month, but it's a bunch of other months too. It is Celibacy Awareness Month.
Oh.
It is Cucumber Month. I hate cucumber.
Yeah, your favorite. Oh, it's good in a salad with rice, wine, vinegar, and a little chopped red onion. I'll eat that all day.
Again, people get confused or they haven't listened before. I love pickles. I hate cucumbers. I don't know why. I cannot think of anywhere I want a cucumber. I don't even this is my biggest challenge with sushi. I have to make sure when I go out because they use it and everything, that I'm going, because you can't, there are some grocery stores that are producing decent sushi, but it's all prepackaged and pre-made, in the fresh deli thing. That all has goddamn cucumbers. And no, I'm not going to order from the sushi guy at the supermarket and have him custom make it. Yeah. Jeff, do you have the fireworks picture?
Yes.
So this is, it's June is Fireworks Safety Month, which makes sense because they get the whole month. They get the whole month to tell you to be safe because 4th of July is right around the corner.
So
Bread Girl, the longtime maggot who brings me fresh baked sourdough every weekend. She and her husband, they made a trip in and out of Nevada, Area 51. We have some other pictures. She documented it as she went around. But they stumbled into a Nevada store that had these giant fireworks packages, and she thought of you, Kyle. Because the one she got right
are you
there,
serious?
The big show. Okay, that is.
Yeah, I'm aware of this.
You know this. Okay,
those are like $500-600 a pack.
$1,000 for that one.
Oh yeah, inflation. Yep. Damn.
Yeah. The Extreme Fun, Extreme Blast, big show, 5 feet tall and packed with fireworks. There's one twice that size for $2,000. But that one's the one that popped out the most.
I may or may not have something like that in my closet right now. It's half empty.
Which will get you through like not even a full 4th of July.
No, I'm waiting for my contact to hit me up because he may or may not sell them out of his garage.
Kyle is a fireworks guy. Of course he does. That makes sense. It's National Frozen Yogurt Month. Oh boy, speaking of Kyle, Jeff.
Yeah.
June is National Give a Bunch of Balloons Month.
I'm loving this so far.
Kyle has discussed his balloon fetish.
See, it balances everything out. So, like, fireworks safety, stupid. Nail polish, stupid. Pride Month's fine. It's not for me, but it's fine. Now we're getting something good. Balloons.
I love my favorite part of that actually is that National Fireworks Safety Month is stupid. No safety when fireworks.
There's no safety with fireworks. They're fire. It shoots up into the sky or the ground. Just keep a hose nearby. It's about as safe as you can get, and run away quick. Those are your 2 tips. Don't hold on to them, and keep a hose or a bucket of water nearby.
That's it. That's the extent. You should charge. You should charge $100 for a fireworks safety class for parents and adults. And it literally lasts 8 seconds because you come out and you say those 2 things and go, end of class. They have to pay up front, by the way, when they book the fee and all that. And
absolutely. I'll make it catered, too, just so they think it's important. Like, they have to get a little food, sit down, and they wait for this presentation. Like you said, 5-6 seconds, and then bye.
Extra $20 gets you your own bucket. Bring your own plastic bucket.
America's RAD Cast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Snowberry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RAD Cast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. Ew. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies microseal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off, and they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
Okay, I guess I'll take over here. Call America's RADcast at 888-587-5355 or email us radcast@theradnetwork.com. Bob, are you really not coming back?
If you're watching us on YouTube, which you can do by going to theradnetwork.com, always make sure you're subscribing to us. You also noticed, as promised, we keep rolling out little things. We have re-rolled out the behind-the-scenes camera in the Midtown studio, so if you were watching, you can see what's going on during the breaks. Also get a bigger kind of lay of the land of what everything looks like, and you saw Dee showing us the privilege of her sauntering in and deciding to join us halfway into the first hour of the show. Hi, Dee. Good to see you.
I've been here. Hi, I've been here.
Well, I know, but if you're watching the show live, you haven't. See, you've been there. And I know that because Kyle and Jeff told me, but anybody that was watching was like, where's Dee? I mean, they get us used to Dee. So many people started writing in already saying, yeah, make it official, add Dee, because Kyle said, I vote to add Dee because Kyle's a suck-up. And
a suck-up? I recognize talent sometimes too, homeboy.
I have a lot of behind-the-scenes work to do here, so I have other stuff. Research, cleaning, organizing. I'm doing a lot of other things.
Okay, of course you have cleaning to do. You're the only woman on the team. Secondly,
I clean.
Yes.
I think you do, Jeff, and you and Kyle do behind the scenes stuff too, and yet you find a way to be here from 7 to 10. So see, Dee can adapt to that. I'm thinking, to our 3-hour workday.
We can talk about it. Well, I go to work after this, so I have 2.
So do I. Kyle goes to the bar
till 5 p.m.
I'll be there
is
till
that
11.
Star Wars. That's a Star Wars shirt of some kind.
Yep.
Yeah. There. Okay.
Yep.
That's it. It just says Star Wars on it. All right.
Yes.
So okay, we're just we're wrapping up what the month of June is, because you celebrate it's National Safety Month, stupid, National Rose Month, National. So it's not only Fireworks Safety Month, Kyle. It's National Safety Month in general.
Oh.
Those two, it's redundant. We don't need them.
It
all.
is, yeah. Pick a safety you want to be a part of. You can't just have
Either
all
be
of them.
safe
All safety.
or don't be safe. You can't just tell us what to be safe with.
Yeah.
So no, we're dismissing you. It's National Steakhouse Month.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that every month?
It's my favorite.
D, how do you get your steak prepared?
Medium rare.
Damn right.
Okay, good.
Butter.
Oh, ooh. I liked the attitudinal, how dare you even ask me that tone to your answer, which is correct. Because anything over medium, you're not part of the club. So, good for you. I was trying to explain to somebody how, like Kyle was talking about the words that we still try to be careful about censoring ourselves of, even though we're not on the radio anymore. Because we can cuss all we want, FCC doesn't control us, but there's still some words that you should just, you back away from, unless they really make a point. And so I think that's what the discussion was. And I mentioned that like retard or retardation is one of those words that some people are offended by. Others are like, well, wait a minute, what's the deal? And then there's others that have come back. Like the queer community, it's Pride Month, right? The queer community has reclaimed queer. 20 years ago, couldn't say it. It was considered blasphemous and homophobic, and then they reclaimed it, kind of thing. And so I was pointing out that we're seeing that as well, ironically, in the same community with words like homo, where the gay community has said, you know what? Depending on, and look, we're all still working this out. But I was trying to give this person an example of how to properly use the word homo if you're going to use it as an insult without insulting people who are in fact homosexual. And so I said, since it's National Steakhouse Month, great example. You're at a steakhouse with a guy and he orders salmon. You just look him in the eye and you say homo, and then you move on. That
Homo
landed.
sapien. We'll go with that.
I went that far for that joke. That's how committed I am to this.
Yeah, that was good build up. Good build up.
Thank you, Jeff. Because halfway along the way, I thought, I don't know. I don't know if it's.
You
worth
tied it into the steakhouse, so I think it works.
Also, this is adorable. Last one. Oh, there's two more actually. It's Women's Golf Month. Yay! It's Women's Golf.
Yeah.
Yay, orange balls.
Look, it's not really a skirt. It's skirts.
That's my favorite thing. I'm always flashing. I got shorts.
Here's the big one. It's National Candy Month. June is National Candy Month. I love this. It celebrates the value that candy adds to our lives.
It does.
They don't mention what that value is. They do mention that there are some negative effects to candy, like tooth decay, weight gain, diabetes, blood sugar spikes and crashes, poor nutrition, heart health concerns, fatty liver disease, digestive problems, potential effects on mood and energy, food cravings, and overeating. But it adds so much to our lives.
Oh, I found a new favorite candy. It's from Trolley, the same ones that make the little Nightcrawler gummy worms, sour ones. Those are like
Trolley.
Yeah, Trolley, whatever. Trolley.
Gang.
Anyways, they're delicious. But they have these strawberry puff things.
They're delicious.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had those yesterday at work at the bar, and I was snacking on them all shift, and I want to get another bag real bad. They're like heroin.
Some of these candies, these nerd candies and stuff, yeah, definitely. They're addictive.
There we go.
No, I wouldn't know about candy being addicted. But
Peanut M&Ms are addictive too.
I
tell
brought
you.
some.
Yeah.
I brought peanut M&Ms today. I brought a new. It's a honey roasted.
Ooh.
No, don't do that to my M&Ms. Look, so these trolleys, Kyle.
No.
These
Trolley, whatever. It's a dumb name anyway.
puffs. Are they gummy or are they're puffs?
They're gummy and they got a little sugar on top, like sprinkled on. Dude, they are so good.
They're kind of like
Holy
strawberry
crap.
and cream, right? Like the
Yes.
they're
Yeah,
pink
the
and
bottom.
white.
So the top part of this little puff is red for strawberry, and then the bottom part is white for the cream.
Delicious.
Just
I love that
goddamn
Jeff is
delicious.
most upset about the pronunciation. It's trolley.
I remember the commercial as a kid going, "Want to bite a worm? Trolley bread crawlers." I swear it was Trolley.
Wow. Maybe. The
That'd be
Mandela
better.
effect. Maybe it was strawberry.
And what I like there is the dismissive Dawn-like response. If you remember Dawn from the show, when Kyle says that this is how it was pronounced in the commercials, and Jeff's getting all indignant about it being trolley, and Kyle, you say, "I remember it being trolley," and Jeff goes, "Maybe, whatever." Just totally takes it away from you. That's lovely. Candystore.com for National Candy Month. Has been delivering and distributing bulk orders of candy across the country for 20 years. They use sales data. So this is sales data, not just asking people what's your favorite candy.
Stuff.
The most popular by sales candy
Okay.
in America is,
Reese's.
Chocolate.
Reese's.
yes, we need
General.
a brand name.
Oh.
And that would be
I don't want a brand. I said chocolate. Number one, chocolate.
Hershey's,
Yeah,
Reese's,
Hershey's.
Snickers.
no, you guys got it. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups by far. And there's a little bit of I don't know how legit you can take these, even though it's sales data, because when they say Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, they're actually measuring all Reese's that are forms of the peanut butter cups, and it's the same thing with M&Ms, which is second. All M&Ms just get lumped in there. So because there's only one, I mean, not really, that's not true. I was gonna say there's only one Snickers. That's not true anymore. But so it's every type of all of these candies. So
like
that's
Reese's
how-
Pieces too, right? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
And that's-
and like Reese's Cups.
I think so.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
where
so.
Reese's has the advantage on all the other candies because they have a category for everything. They got M&Ms they're competing with the Reese's Pieces. They have a Fast Break, which is basically on par with the Snickers. They have their own thing, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and then they got different varieties of those. They got caramel, they got chocolate, they got white chocolate.
They have Oreos now too.
Yeah, they're just jacking up the
Christmas,
game.
Easter.
They're like, other candy companies, we're just gonna be on par with you. We're gonna compete against you on all your products. And they win.
So it's Reese's M&M's hot tamales third.
What?
Goddamn
When
disgusting
was
ass
the survey
things.
made?
I mean, I like hot tamales. I'm just shocked at the fact that they're third.
Like saying Mike and Ike's and hot tamales.
Is it because people are trying to get off smoking cigarettes, just gravitate towards those? And they pop them like
or
they're-
Fireball.
Do they? I never heard that.
My dad did. My dad tried quitting smoking as a kid, and he'd always have hot tamales on the side. So like he'd stop smoking cigarettes, and he'd have piles of hot tamales lined up in his truck.
Interesting.
I love the visual of the combination though of piles of hot tamales and then Fireball as a way to stop smoking, and it's all that cinnamony stuff that somehow gets you off. I didn't know, and hot tamales is third. This was 2025
Ew.
sales data from Candy.com. This is
Disgusting.
CandyStore.com.
Oh, I hate those things.
Yeah, that's.
But also
foreigners.
think about the themes for the holidays too, like Valentine's Day, Christmas. Red ties them with a lot of different holidays, so maybe they're like more. They sell a lot during Christmas.
Hot tamales? I would think that would be like Cinco de Mayo.
Add some green in there. All the above.
Green.
For Christmas, I think
Christmas
is what she was saying.
And Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everything was going so fast because I said Cinco de Mayo and you said green. I'm like, that's St. Patrick's Day, but you're right. Then there's the green in the flag. So there we go. All right. Hi. Then Skittles, fourth on the list.
Oh, that should be
And
like second.
This one has been every year this goes up a notch. And it's up to now the top 5. Fifth, all Sour Patch Kids.
Oh,
Fifth
yeah.
biggest selling candy.
Oh, delicious.
America.
Yeah, those watermelon ones are on par. Love them. The OG originals. Oh, yeah.
I'm not a Sour Patch fan.
Oh, I love
No.
them.
No. Trolleys.
I'm
Or
not I
trolleys.
can't do that. Oh, here we go back to the trolley. Oh, is there that? Is that a thing? You have to either be team trolley.
No, I don't know,
No,
but
Yeah, I'm from a divorced family. I'm used to playing both sides.
he doesn't discriminate when it comes to gummies.
I describe
I
myself
agree.
as a Sour Patch Kid. I'm a little sour and a little sweet, so you never know. So I love Sour Patch Kids and trolleys.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
aren't you
guessing
just a peacekeeper? I love them all. Starburst, 6th best-selling. And then
Oh, man, those are so good, too. Jesus.
Hershey's Kisses
Ew.
and Snickers round out the
Yay.
best-selling candy
Snickers
bars.
is below Hershey's Kisses?
I know it's
That's the saddest thing I've heard in a while. Where are we going with this country?
Absolutely
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
And, well, yeah, and again, that's sales numbers, and I think Dee actually hit this. The Hershey's Kisses see this huge spike at Valentine's Day and Christmas. I mean, just through the roof.
So dumb.
You know, tinfoil tray.
Yeah.
They're trash. It's trash chocolate.
It's because
Come on.
their commercial keeps working for them. That's why they never changed it. It's the little jingle one where the little kisses go look in a Christmas tree and go ding, 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 ding.
I like the almond ones. That's the only ones I eat. The almond Hershey Kisses.
Oh, you know, the
Yeah.
caramel
And
Hershey
it's
Kisses
still-
are pretty good.
we can talk about kisses for an hour.
I don't
Like,
hate them when I
we're
get them
saying
in a
they're the
stocking.
worst, but yeah, we're all saying how-
By the way, so you compare the sales, so that's what, and that's only CandyStore.com, to what people say are their favorite candies. It's similar, but not exact. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is still number 1. If you just ask people, what's your favorite candy? They'll say Reese's. M&M's. Snickers, though, shoots up to 3rd when you ask people, as opposed to in sales. But those damn hot tamales are still in the top 5.
Gross.
I'm not happy about
Those are
that.
the same people probably like cinnamon toothpaste. Blech.
Oh.
That's what they remind me of. That's all they remind me of. They remind me of Crest cinnamon toothpaste, but jellified.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cinnamon
I did,
But the
but
mints,
yeah.
like Andy's mint, I don't know if you can equate it to any kind of candy,
Ooh.
essentially.
Andes are good
Yeah,
though.
yeah. See, but like, do you ever have cinnamon bears? The classic cinnamon bears?
Lame.
Yeah, I've
Like-
seen them.
Like the graham cracker?
No, like the big gummy ones.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're gummy, but they're not sour. They're just cinnamon and
Yeah.
they're nice and hot. But
They're
he called them
big.
lame, so I don't want to
I
share
don't think
it
Jeff's
out.
ever been to a sweet factory. You ever been to a sweet factory or like a
Sure. I went
Charming
to the
Charlie
Jelly
David.
Belly factory. I've been to
I think Jeff eats a lot of
the
candy.
Old Sack. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of candy. But I go to those things in Old Sack.
Those things?
The
Those
taffy
candy,
store?
Yeah, like they have all these different candy like in barrels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have like old timey cigarettes.
They
you
have
could,
the
you know,
cinnamon
like
gummy
gum
bears there.
cigarettes. Yeah,
Oh.
that's.
Oh, I remember one of my favorite stores
So
in the
yes,
mall was
I know.
Candy Time. I wonder if those are still around.
I've watched Willy Wonka multiple times, so yes, I'm very well informed.
Living.
Thank you.
So it's Reese's, M&M's, Snickers, Hot Tamales, and rounding out what we say are our favorites is Skittles, and then Sour Patch Kids, followed by Hershey's, Kit Kat, Twix, and Butterfinger.
Where was Starburst? No one's favorite was Starburst. That's so sad.
They didn't say it. It sells in the top
Number
10,
five,
but they didn't say it.
In sales, it's up there, but no one's favorite. See,
They're not identifying as being a Starburst person.
I like Ferrero Rochers, like the hazelnut chocolates. It's back to hazelnut day. I'm trying it all back in.
It's hazelnut cake day though.
But I like candy. Put them on the cake.
And look, Ferrero Rocher is good, but it just sounds so bougie. It's like, can I get Grey Poupon? Oh, just say Dijon, you jerk. It's kind of same thing. All right, and then people were asked the worst candies ever. Okay, ever. Worst candies ever. All right, okay, well, all right, what?
The Necco wafers.
Third. Third most hated.
Honey.
All right.
Those aren't bad.
Oh, wow. Ninth. Yeah, those aren't bad like once every 5 years, I think.
Oh, God, no.
Smarties.
Oh, what's wrong with Smarties?
They're just not that good.
Seventh most hated. Whoa. I'm going to throw in mine here. Licorice, black licorice.
Black licorice. Oh, yeah, black licorice jelly beans for sure.
I like Smarties, though, so.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dee doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, she's right. Yeah, Smarties are. Well,
you probably got a gift from your teacher. Like, you're
those
a Smartie.
Were good. Those were like the candies me and my sister would joke about, like being pills. And I wonder why this country has a drug problem with the youth, huh?
Yeah, but that also is not that reinforces the point that they're not good. If you're equating a candy to a pill, then it's probably not very good.
Tootsie Rolls.
All right, well, nobody said do what?
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls 10th, very good. Okay, good. Now we got half of them. Most hated or worst, right?
Peach rings.
Candies.
Oh, love those. Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Divisive.
Didn't make the list. Mod, Christina was addicted to those things.
Those are good. I love those. The Peachios, the Appelos, the Watermelonos. Oh, delicious.
Were you keying in, Jeff, on the O's or the particular peach flavor?
The peach flavor mostly. Yeah.
Candy corn second. And it's going to show up on the most loved list, too. Always. Although it didn't on ours, so I'll shut up because that point was ruined right away as soon as I said it. We got one, two, three, four more. I haven't even heard of half of these. Well, I've heard of them. We're never going to remember these. All right, four worst. Or first worst, fourth worst, fifth, and sixth. Sixth, Mary Jane's.
Never heard of those.
Okay.
But if it's pot candy, I want some of it.
I was going to say, is there weed in there?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe that's why everybody hates them. They all thought it was pot, and then they went, "Ew, it's just candy." Wax cola bottles.
Oh man, I haven't had the wax ones in a while.
No, bad.
I remember those.
Awful.
I don't remember those.
I remember
Dr. Pepper's doing a new one.
They had a like Ike, so those the same because those had like the colorful juices in them. They were wax and they were in soda bottles, but they're called not Mike and Ike's, but like Ike's or something like that. And it was just like water, sugar water that was different colored in these wax bottles. Is that the same as the wax cola?
I mean, it certainly sounds similar. And D, those Dr. Pepper versions, didn't they just come out like a year or two ago? And they're actually decent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Dr. Pepper, but
it's not saying much, Kyle, right, to say they're an improvement over the wax cola bottles, but they are. They're a little bit. So it's like less chunky vomit.
Okay.
And this is why kids eat Tide Pods because like they're made out of like candle wax. I don't even know what they're made out of. Like how do you
plastic?
Yeah, it's probably not great for you.
Something we should
thin
not
layer
be
plastic.
ingesting. If it's a thin layer, it's okay. Oh,
yeah.
Just a little bit.
The other two worst candies in the top 10 list: peanut butter kisses. Wow, they specifically went after the peanut butter
I
ones.
didn't even see those. Okay.
Very specific.
Those have to be really bad. Yeah, because I don't even know any people know that they exist.
Maybe it's an East Coast thing.
Why?
They like bad stuff.
We haven't seen them on the West Coast. Like there's a Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Maybe it was just out of sight, out of mind type of thing.
Okay. But the number one most hated candy, circus peanuts. Remember the orange?
Yeah, the marshmallows. Those aren't that bad.
Those are bad.
Those are hated. Wow.
Not great.
Tastes like foam.
I like the
Peeps.
consistency.
Peeps don't taste good, but they're
Oh,
cute.
they're so good. Oh.
Peeps. You Peeps hater.
They don't taste good, but they're cute.
How do they not taste good? They're all different flavors, and they're marshmallows with sugar. It's delicious.
I think
s'mores?
Peeps are stupid.
You can think it all you want. You're wrong.
I think they're not good, and I think the concept is stupid.
So it is. I was gonna ask. It is the double whammy. Not only do they taste like crap to you, you don't even you can't even look at them and go, "It's a cool idea. I just don't like them." You dismiss their existence entirely.
Yeah, I think they don't have a good place. I like those Reese's eggs. That's what I stick to on Easter. So everything else.
I'll take your Peeps. You don't want your Peeps.
I used to give them away. I used to give them straight them away at school.
Peeps, yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Thank you. The Pop-Tart ones.
Pop-Tart ones. Yeah.
Yep, they were great. Thank you.
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
It's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up, and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck. Nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say, screw it, again, and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to QuickDumpsters.com. That's QUIK Dumpsters. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick, QUIK Dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
And now, live from Midtown Sacramento, this is America's RADcast.
Welcome back. You can email us radcast at the radnetwork.com. Excuse me. Now we're going to do that in a minute. Hold on just a second.
I'm holding on.
All right. No, I don't like that one. What is this? Oh, that guy. All right. We got everything ready to go here. Let's jump to entertainment news.
Overture, curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
Thanks to a text from Kyle over the weekend, I was reminded that Bad Thoughts is back on Netflix. We talked about this, God, it seems like 2 years ago now. Stand-up comedian Tom Segura and this show Bad Thoughts, which is, it's like, and I think we had it from the very beginning, Kyle. It's like a super comedic version of Twilight Zone or Dark or Black Mirror, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's so inappropriately out there. The idea is that basically it features vignettes that explore like topics and thoughts we all have but we would never admit to, sort of thing. Or the way here's how they describe it. You visualize the highly inappropriate things that we think about but would never say or do in polite society. Totally true.
Yep.
Season 1, what was the one where he was the country star who kidnaps his fans? That's right. Oh my God.
That was pretty weird.
Rex Henley, that was his name, as the Cowboy star. The conjoined twins, where he's dating one, but he has to have sex with the conjoined twin sister.
Oh yeah, and
first.
she's ugly and it's like the little shoulder of head. Yep.
Yeah, doesn't she face the wrong way or something? Yeah, her head grows out of her back. Remember?
That's right. Yep.
Okay, so season 2 is out. And Kyle, you had texted me, and you originally said, I don't know if it's as good. And then you texted back and said, wait a minute, now I'm starting to laugh at things I remembered. So where are we on the new season of Bad Thoughts?
It's got Easter eggs in it, like the most, because you get like 3 or 4 skits per show, like episode, and 1 out of the 3 are usually just pretty funny or raunchy, or they make, at least for me, like it's pretty hard to make me laugh nowadays. So the ones that do like really got me and made me laugh pretty hysterically. But the other ones
through the whole season?
No, I'm on episode 4 right now.
Yeah. So now, what were you gonna say? The other one, because this was the only thing I had with Bad Thoughts was when they're bad, they're really bad. Like they're not good.
Yeah. They're okay. Because some of them I watch, I'm like, I did miss the mark on that one. But some of them, man, this season, like in the first few episodes, I don't know if you watched any of it, but there's one where they have like a Freaky Friday situation where the mom and daughter swap spots, and he's all wondering. Tom Segura plays the dad in this episode. He's wondering who he has to have sex with, either the mom or the daughter, because they switch spots. It was so wrong and terrible, but I was laughing so hard.
So, okay, I think you have to be describing the one, because I haven't. I didn't. I kept trying to find time, but the one that everybody is mentioning right now that's going viral, they describe as a body swap situation that puts a father between a rock and a hard place.
Oh my God, like, it's gold. It's gold.
Everybody agrees. But it's like, I want to ask, what do you get? Also, they mentioned there's a disastrously botched assassination that's supposed to be funny, and a trip to heaven that goes completely wrong.
The trip to heaven one was okay. It was all right. It was funny, but it wasn't that funny. The ending part was pretty funny.
Don't give spoilers. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, check it out.
I'll check it out.
Oh, my favorite one, though, is there's a gay slave one, and that one, holy crap. It was so wrong on so many levels. That's why it was so funny.
Happy Pride Month.
It is. And it is happy.
That's right. Oh, no. It's called Bad Thoughts. It's on Netflix. Stars Tom Segura. All right, next up, we put this in the entertainment pile because you just have to laugh at this stuff, I think, at this point. On Friday, a federal judge ordered the removal of President Trump's name from the Kennedy Center. You remember he wanted to completely renovate it, but it was going to be called the Trump Kennedy Center. And his name's on the wall. But a federal judge said, no, that's illegal. And he ordered the Kennedy Center to remove Trump's name from the institution's title, citing the 1964 federal law. Remember I mentioned last week, I don't remember what we were talking about, that we just don't even pay attention to laws. It doesn't matter. It's a law. We'll still it. So, well, the law is on the books. The Kennedy Center must be named for and is meant to honor President Kennedy alone, is what the actual law says. And that's why the judge says you can't name it the Trump Kennedy Center. So they're beginning to peel his name off that.
Yeah, get it off there.
That's some like stuff you do in middle school. No, this is Kyle/Tyler's locker.
The way he tweeted back was very middle schoolish. All the renovations, all my money.
Yeah, and it was like he didn't quite say, because I have I think maybe the best True Social ever on a different topic, but didn't it say something like, it was basically like fine. If you don't want me to renovate it, I won't.
Yeah.
It'll close in 3 years anyways because it's dilapidated,
Yep.
right? It's like, it is so, this whole thing, everything with politics is so childish. Now, Kyle, do you remember the thought I asked you to hold on to?
Yes, maybe.
Are you sure?
Let me
'Cause
go
I
back. It was something
We
to
were
do
talking-
with. Oh yes, I have it right here. Yes. Okay, UFC and Trump. I picked it
Okay.
up.
Oh yes. Okay. So yes, you're absolutely right. Now let me do the setup. We were talking about things going on in June, and on June 12th, the Steven Spielberg movie Disclosure comes out. And a lot of those of us that are curious or aficionados about alien life forms and stuff, with everything that's been going on with UFOs and people under oath of prominence, admirals and fighter jets and everything in between, saying we can't explain this stuff. Is there this buildup? And people are saying Disclosure, Spielberg's in on it. He has to be. He made E.T. He's part of Star Wars. He knows everything. I don't know where we come up with this stuff. But that this movie will launch us into another level of us being told. That's what Disclosure is, being told. And so I asked, will we, by the end of June, if the movie comes out on the 12th, will we have that epiphany moment? Will we be told the next level? And you had guessed that, because then I mentioned the UFC cage is going up for Flag Day and Trump's birthday, and you thought maybe they would announce it there? Or
Maybe
4th of July?
either 4th of July, because 4th of July is also going to be, it's Independence Day. Everybody's watching the sky, but it's also the 30th anniversary of the actual Independence Day movie. I don't know when it was released, like what month it was in '96, but we'll come up on 30th anniversary of it. Aliens are the big thing in the movie, so I'm thinking everything, all the stars are lining up. All the clues are going together. I think we're going to watch Disclosure Day. We're going to have a little 3 weeks to talk about it, get everybody hyped up about what's really going on, get the discussion rolling, and then everybody's going to watch fireworks in the sky on 4th of July, and something's going to happen. Either a ship shows up,
maybe,
or an announcement.
The ultimate fireworks show. The ship shows up from planet Zorton and welcomes itself. You may, if at this point I've stopped using the phrase "I can't believe it" because there's nothing left to believe. So you may not be that far off if we're going to combine our theories, because you got my mind going when you said 4th of July. And then we talked about the cage match or the UFC thing, whatever they're doing is a week from Wednesday, and they're building the amphitheater or whatever. But then there's a middle date where Trump will be giving his very own speech on June 24th.
Oh.
And it's going to be a big deal, which I'll explain in a moment. I wonder, would that be the time that he might do something, and then 10 days later, on the 4th of July, that's when you get your visitation trip.
So what's the speech about?
Well, this is the thing. This all is just happening because you may have heard last week that the nation's 250th anniversary is part of a 16-day event in D.C. at the National Mall there to celebrate Freedom 250. And last week, they announced a whole bunch of musical artists who had committed to playing at this event. And when the announcement came out, most of the musical artists said, we're not doing that. We're not participating in that. And the reasoning was they had initially agreed because they were told it was just going to be about America. And then they found out that it's actually being run by the president's nonprofit organization, and that it's not going to be bipartisan. And so even like conservative artists, like country singer Martina McBride said, I ain't doing this. I agreed to do it, but I'm not doing it now. And so she backed out. The Commodores backed out. CNC Music Factory, we're going to be there.
Who's that lead? Kid Rock?
Well, I know. Kid Rock's like the one
Vanilla
Trump guy
Ice
that
was still in. He was like, I'm dead.
Vanilla Ice is still in. I think Bret Michaels, did he pull out or not? Or
he probably definitely didn't pull out.
Probably not.
No. Good point. Whatever's left of Milli Vanilli was announced. I don't, but they pulled out. So all of these artists are pulling out, and amid the cancellations, Trump said that he forget them. I'll tell you what he really said. He's organizing an America is Back rally, and that will be his speech will be on June 24th. So at the peak of this America 250 thing. So he'll be on his own, just him. Maybe that's the day when he would reveal something. I don't know. Just you got me going there.
Getting back to aliens, I'd rather have aliens than any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, bring the aliens out. Let's just go for it. I heard some news. I don't know if it's true or not because, of course, I stumbled upon it on social media, and you can never trust those. But it said that Japan was releasing disclosure information about their UFO sightings as well.
I didn't see that. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. And I mean that's what I always try to remind people left and right is this isn't an American thing. It's literally a global thing. This idea that we all are obsessed with Area 51 and all our space movies, and that we all think they only visit America. That's not how it works, and we get that USA thing going. So it's and that's what I've always wondered. Will this be a global disclosure? And have they really been able to keep a cap on all of these countries that hate each other in various ways, that they've all agreed we're not going to say anything about alien life forms?
Yeah,
that's the one thing that I'm trying to figure.
Maybe they all have an agreement that there's like a pact of like 12 different nations that all can go to Antarctica. No one else can. You have to get like a written agreement from these nations saying you can go there for scientific research. I'm wondering if whatever that club is that organizes all of those, was that NATO? I don't know. I think they've all got the strong arm, all these little countries. Like, you better not talk about UFOs. We'll bomb your ass.
There is people coming out and talking about it. It's just it's not mainstream enough, or people don't believe them enough, because we've had multiple, military people come out and say that their presence is there. They have evidence of it. I don't follow any other country as far as when it comes to those kind of releases, but maybe there are too. I just know that there hasn't been any official government that's come out and said they're in our backyard, or
not
we're
official.
So, but
the Neil deGrasse Tyson, astrophysicist, he's you know him if you saw him, guy. If you don't know who he is, he was on Bill Maher Friday, and he was making the point about the aliens and how in his mind that it's inevitable that they're here and or they've been here and saying what we've been saying. Just tell us already. But he brought up too this idea of. Bill Maher brought up to him, and Neil deGrasse Tyson didn't really have the answer about, well, it can't be that they've only visited America, and Tyson goes, well, no, of course not. And Maher asked the same question, how have we kept everybody who does know locked down? And that's an interesting thing. No, it wouldn't be NATO, but that's an interesting theory, Kyle, of this group of nations maybe who have all the information or have all the power you're suggesting and tells everyone else, if you say anything, we're all gonna rally against you, and in worst case, we'll just bomb you.
Yeah, kind of like you cancel people, but you cancel countries.
They probably want all the alien powers for themselves.
Oh, you want to talk about aliens? Okay, tariff.
The technology.
So that's the question about that. But back to America 250 and the big concert. So all these, well, it's not a concert anymore. All these artists start backing out and saying they're not going to do it. So Trump posts on over the weekend, quote, I understand artists are getting the yips having to do with their performance on Wednesday. The yips is a common term in golf where you get nervous right when you're going to hit the ball and you bail out on your swing, and so it shanks off, and so they're bailing out on him. They have the yips. They're concerned. That's what that means. Okay. I understand they're performing. So I am thinking about bringing the #1 attraction anywhere in the world, the man who gets much larger audiences than Elvis in his prime, and he does so without a guitar, the man who loves our country more than anyone else, and the man who some say is the greatest president in history, the GOAT, Donald J. Trump, to take the place of these highly paid third-rate artists, and I will give a major speech rallying the country forward like I have done ever since being president. 2 years ago, the United States was dead. Jesus.
Wow.
Put a lot of high hopes on this rally concert, whatever it is.
This is why when Kyle said, would it be an announcement on July 4th, I went, wait. Trump's building this up. He's bigger than Elvis in his prime.
Wow.
And instead of Milli Vanilli, he's doing it. And maybe that's why he would do it. So.
Stay tuned. I'll wait for that. Sounds riveting.
You know it's going to be entertaining. Whatever he does will be. It's always entertaining. All right, one more thing here. We'll do this one first. Okay. So my mom was up for the weekend, spending her waning years with her loving son now and then. So, I've mentioned before, finding things that your 88-year-old mother and you can watch together, it's a limited scope. So Family Feud's always easy. And So we watch that together. You make fun of Steve Harvey and the terrible guests and the stupid questions and the stupid answers and things people say. So this was in fast money, not the speed round, but the thing at the end where two players go up and they get the same question. And
you have to match them.
Okay. So, Jeff, question on Family Feud: the animal you wish would just go extinct.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
that's right. Oh, sharks.
Okay.
Sharks.
Kyle, animal you wish would go extinct.
Mosquito.
And D.
Scorpions.
Okay. So, so scorpions. What did you say, Kyle?
It's mosquito.
Mosquitoes. And I said because I try to answer not for myself but for people that are taking the questions. I said spiders, and she said snakes. And all of those, spiders, snakes, cockroaches, rats, mosquitoes, flies, they were all on the list. Sharks did not make the list, Jeff. I'm sorry. Two or more people did not say sharks. But the funny thing about this one was the first contestant, the woman who was doing it first, she said the animal she most wanted to see go extinct were dogs.
She probably just came to her brain. You have 10
now,
seconds.
D, I'm with you because I like whatever I was. I don't know if I was taking a drink of water or if I was eating ice cream, but I spit it out when she said dogs. I'm like, what? So when they do the turnaround and Steve Harvey's making fun of her and saying you're going to be the most hated person in America, hello, it's man's best friend. She doubled down. Before that, she's like, like a neighbor's dog that won't bark. I'm like, shut up. And Steve Harvey said, stop talking.
He tries to shield
0
them.
points. Yeah, she didn't get anything for that. All right. And the other one. Now, Kyle.
Oh, boy.
I don't want you to think. I don't want you to, don't try to be funny. Just answer the question. Remember, it's the speed round.
I gotcha.
So, ready?
First thing comes to mind. Got it.
Name something made to put your finger in.
A bowling ball.
Jeff.
Gloves.
D.
That was, I said gloves. No, that was my first thing. No, but we're going to get
0
be
points.
separate. That literally was my first thing that I thought of. A golf glove, any glove, yeah.
Okay. You guys are great. You're right on it. Gloves was number 1. Bowling balls was number 2. And in the exact same thing, just the question comes out. Name something made to put your finger in. I'm sitting there watching Family Feud with my mother, and yes, I burst out vagina. It wasn't up there.
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our body, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Welcome back to America's RAD Cast. It's Rob, Kyle, and sometimes this guy named Jeff. Three straight white guys offering their deeply intellectual experiences on being discriminated against and having their asses slapped at work. Join in at 888-587-5355.
See, this is the thing. We go off, and apparently this morning we've officially added D to the broadcast here, and now the things like, oh, it's three guys, Jeff, Kyle, and Rob. Now that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's not official yet.
Oh, it's not? Have you not given the okay for it?
I like being the guest star. I just join in whenever you guys need me.
Good, because that way we don't have to spend more money to update that. Let's see. Okay, so let's make sure we have a proper roll call here. I believe there's only one of us that's part of Gen X. That would mean you're born from between 1965 to 1980. That's Gen X. Millennials, is that all three of you? 81 to 96?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Boomer me, although it's really Gen X, and then three millennials, and then Gen Z, you were born from 97 to 2012, and Gen Alpha, 2011 to 2024, and everybody born last year starts Generation Beta. There you go. There's all your generations. The Boomers don't count anymore. Like the literal baby boomers. So, a couple of Gen Z stories here. We're going to start with our bartenders, Kyle and D. So, because we got another one of these damn things. Everybody thinks they come up with something, they create something, they put it online, they go on social media, they go on TikTok, they give it a name, and then we get excited. We go, oh, it's a new thing, and then you read it and go, it's not new. They gave it a name. We've been doing this forever. Okay. Have you bartenders heard the term? This is a Gen Z term to everybody's got their secret to avoid a hangover, right? We've had this conversation so many times. There's all these medical answers, of what you should or shouldn't do, but none of those are what we embrace, right? It's eat bacon or take 2 ibuprofen before you pass out. We all have these brilliant solutions to get rid of a hangover. Do you have a go-to, Kyle? Because my closest was pickle juice. That's the closest I got to one.
Mine is the 2 aspirins and just drink water in between each drink. So if you have a cocktail, make sure you have a glass of water. Have a cocktail, glass of water.
So you're doing the preemptive stop as opposed to you waking up in the middle of the night going, oh my God, I'm dying.
Okay, if I wake up and I'm dying, then usually it's the liquid IVs as normal because those things do work.
Yeah. So there's a few options right away. In that example where you didn't do or it didn't work, the preemptive stuff of the ibuprofen and your pacing of the drinking and stuff, you wake up in the middle of the night, head's pounding, the liquid IV packets. If you're in any major city now, you could go as far as paying hundreds of dollars to have a truck come to your house and IV you. There's always hair of the dog. That's a lot of us go to, I'll just have another drink. And,
I ain't mad at it.
Right? ride it out. Right? Well,
I can't do hair of the dog because, oh man, it's going to do hair of the dog. That's the problem though, because if I do hair of the dog, then I start to getting drunk again, and then that's like a double hangover the next day, and then that's how you just stay in a cycle of being drunk, and I can't know.
Yeah, that's called preaching to the choir. I'm very aware.
Yeah.
Of it, but so it reminds me of Reno, mid '90s, and I go out on a Friday night, and I'm in my mid 20s. Stay out way too late into the morning, like 3, 4 in the morning. I've got a tea time at 6 a.m.
Oh.
And there's just a rule with the guys that I golf with, even back then. You show up. You can't no show. And you also can't call or text and like 20 minutes before the round and say, I'm not going to make it. I wake up at I don't know if I set an alarm or whatever, at 5:30, because the golf course, thank God, is 10 minutes from my house. And I'm on the floor of my bathroom. I don't know how the hell I got there. But there's unflushed puke in the toilet.
Lovely.
And I stumble downstairs knowing I have to go. You can't not go. And I grab a Heineken out of the fridge and just down it. This is all very irresponsible, folks. Don't do this. I'm clearly still legally drunk from having been out, and then now I'm putting, more alcohol in me so I can drive 10 minutes to the golf course. And you make a good point, Kyle. It does. And then, of course, I added in, I'm going to be out in the sun for 4 hours playing golf in the middle of summer in Reno, and by the end of that round, you're like, oh my God, you feel so much worse. You want to die.
Yep.
It gets you through a round of golf, but you pay for it later, the hair of dog thing. So I don't know that any of this stuff works. Just don't drink to that point or be ready for it.
That's the thing. If you're gonna go big or go home, you better be a big boy and deal with the consequences after the fact.
I'm a be ready for it kind of person.
Yep.
Electrolytes, salt water, moon water, caffeine. Something.
Oh, coffee
all
helps.
A burger.
Yeah. That full stomach, right? I think all of that seems to help. And so somewhere in here, we have actually mentioned the brand new, revolutionary cure to the hangover that the Gen Zs have created. Have my bartenders heard of the phrase zebra striping?
Nope.
No. No.
Well, I don't know how many Gen Zers you guys serve, but if you hear somebody say, hey, just so you know, I'm zebra striping tonight, you guys will be ready. It's this innovative idea that somebody on this show mentioned, but didn't use the right name, zebra striping, of after every alcoholic drink, have water.
Oh.
Okay.
And then have an alcoholic drink, and then have water.
Gotcha.
Then you don't get a buzz.
Zebra
I've been zebra striping since they were born.
Nope, they invented it, Kyle.
Oh,
You've
they did?
Never done
Okay.
it. Nope. Nobody ever did it.
So what if they're drinking vodka though? I mean, then the stripes don't work. Like the whole zebra stripe thing goes out. So you need something clear, and then you need something dark, something clear, something dark. So
right.
I don't
this
think it's
is
the color
dumb.
of the alcohol.
But if you're gonna do it, it has to be colorful, because like white stripes are clear, and then what, we're gonna go black stripes are vodka? No, not unless you add a little bit of chocolate or something in there and you make like a black Russian. But what if you have a vodka soda lime and then you have a glass of water? Now you're just white striping your zebras.
I think it's referring more to like dark being the alcohol, clear being the non-alcohol.
Yeah, I understand what they're saying, but not all,
the color
all
of the
liquors
drinks.
and beers are clear are dark. Some of them are clear.
Not the color.
So the zebra. That's why I don't like the term zebra striping. It makes no sense.
No, I think this is one of those great moments where Jeff is right, but so is Kyle. Because you're right. It's like, vodka on water? No, that's not a zebra. That's an albino.
Why don't you just call it coin flipping? Just like, oh, I'm going to have a drink. Now I'm going to have a water. I'm going to have a drink. Now I'm going to have a water.
Whatever. Yeah, sure. Just know this, Gen Z. You didn't invent it.
No.
It's been around. And if I understood correctly, D, you don't like zebra striping because it lowers the amount of effect you feel from the alcohol?
I drink enough water already during the day. So salt water, my moon water, everything just keeps me hydrated.
Yeah, that's too many bathrooms.
Yeah,
Coconut water, Gatorade,
How much
electrolytes.
moon water did you gather over the weekend?
I
with our blue
gathered
moon?
quite a bit of moon water.
Yeah, do we have any for sample?
I did not bring samples of it.
Son of a
My
bitch.
intentions were set for myself. I did not intend them for the whole
She
group.
brought us M&Ms and snacks, but no moon water. All right.
Cinnamon rolls. Sorry. Be grateful.
It'd be better with
That's
moon
what that
water.
was.
Just saying.
Here's the list of everything I brought you, so just be grateful. I'm sorry I didn't bring the one thing that you really wanted. Just shut up.
My moon water.
Yeah, actually, Saturday night, because we talked about this on Friday, I was in my living room at like 11 a.m. and or 11 p.m. rather. I'm noticing how bright the light is again. And oh yeah, that's right. Because I was going to do the moon water collection thing. I was gonna do it. I had the whatever, not the alkaline water or whatever, ready to go. And I thought, okay, I got all these mason jars, and I forgot. And then it's 11 o'clock, and I'm tired. I'm like, so I didn't do it.
Well, you put it out as soon as the moon is up, so like you don't have to put it out like at the height of the full moon. Obviously, it's probably the most powerful, but I go to sleep really early. I go to sleep like 7:30 or 8 p.m. So as soon as the sun sets, I just stay up late for the sun setting, and then moon water out.
I love the different phases of life. So D says I go to bed at like 8, and I'm thinking party girl, and Kyle's like, oh that sounds great. I wish I could 8 o'clock, please.
Oh.
So have you tried the moon water? This batch, D?
Obviously, I've tried it. I had it yesterday. It was delicious. I have some in my water cup today, so it's all just moon water with some Himalayan sea salt and some lemon slices. So yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, she's hoarding the moon water. I see.
It's not shareable
so there
today.
is moon water. Yeah.
It's not for you, Kyle.
Apparently, I don't get any Sailor Moon powers. That's fine.
Can you tell in the effects of the water? I mean, the taste. That's not coming from the moon, is it? So
it's like drinking from a fresh river or something. I don't know. There could be
moon radiation.
Yeah, when you go
tasting that moon radiation.
When you go number 1, does it glow?
No, it doesn't make my pee glow. But it's delicious, and I can't taste the difference, honestly. When it's out there after the moon charges it just tastes so good.
So Sunday morning at like 1:45 Pacific time was when we were full blue moon, which just means second full moon of the month. But we did talk Friday about how bright it would be a couple days before and a couple days after. So we're still in that circle. So moon water expert D, could you still collect really good moon water tonight?
No, I don't prefer it. You have to do it on the full moon night. There's about a 2-day window. So you can do it the night before or the actual night of, but no, not on the day after. It's
even though it's still super full and bright. I mean, it's not full.
It still looks full, but it's not actual.
That's not where the magic is. The magic only comes on the full.
I know he's making fun of me, but yes.
You don't get partial moon powers. It's not like. What about on a new moon? Is there like no powers at all in the water?
It depends. There's different crystals to charge, different things to do on new moons, full moons. There's different.
I think we should give Kyle some no moon water and see if he could tell if it helps.
Placebo effect.
That would be fun if we had one that was moon water and one that wasn't, and one that was like a half moon, like a crescent moon.
I'll do a case study on it. We'll do a study. We'll do a control placebo. Well, let's do this.
I want a waning and a waxing gibbous water, and then I want a full moon water.
I have grown to love Jeff's deadpan presentation of presenting something that he is so disgusted with intellectually in his way.
I know.
Well, that's where the magic is.
I know. I know he's making fun of me. I know for a fact.
Yes, spot on. And well done. All right, so there's that with the zebra striping. That's how we got off on that with Gen Zers. Another thing over the weekend went viral. Millennials and Gen Xers were posting about the things that Gen Zers and Gen Alpha think is normal because that's all they grew up with. And a lot of times we don't take a minute to step back and go, oh, that's right. You're because what do we say? Where Gen Z is when their birth date was 97 to 2012. And so they're born in 97, meaning they were 4 when 9/11 hit. At best, right? That's the oldest Gen Zer.
That's right when those memories are kicking in.
Yeah, and so a middle Gen Zer was born in 2005.
Perfect.
You referenced 9/11; it's ancient history to them. They didn't learn about it until 2010, and you're like, yeah, well, you remember on 9/11, and they look at you like,
what's that?
You're alive? Oh my God, you were alive for the tower thing?
Yeah, I got to miss school for my first few periods. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing I'm doing today. I was on the air when it. Of course, I know it. So they were posting about, and I don't spend a lot of time thinking about this. Like, oh yeah, you would be different or altered in some of these ways if your entire life, for example, consisted of constantly sharing. I do not get this. Constantly sharing your location with anyone. My God, these Gen Zers, and I mean like everyone, their friends, their family, their teachers. Like, what?
Yeah, I have a bar mom, and she has 5 kids. So she's a regular, comes in, and she has tracking on all her kids, her husband, and like their spouses, and anybody else she considers somewhat family. And she sits there at the bar, and she'll track like where everybody is. And if somebody's not in her little safety facility, the area she deems as safe for her, she'll contact them and ask them what the hell they're doing in that neighborhood. She pulled her phone up and was like, "Why do you think my son is going to this neighborhood?" Da, 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 da. I mess with her. I'm like, "Oh, he's probably buying drugs." Like, that's where they have the good stuff. She was so mad. Oh, and she got in contact with him. He was fine. I don't know if he was buying drugs or not, but it was just so much, so invasive, man. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I know, I get that, and I don't think I would do that if I was a parent, but I don't know, because the kid thing, I get it intellectually. I need to know, or I want to know where my kid is. Okay, but when you start getting into spouses, friends, and all this weird, now it's one thing, I guess, if you're really good friends, so and you'll just look. I don't know why, like Kyle, like I'm for some reason Kyle is sharing his information with me. I don't know why. And why am I looking at it? That's the other thing. This woman's sitting at the bar, and she's tracking everybody.
She's nosy.
The funny thing is, if for whatever reason I look up Kyle's location, and then you send him a text, go, "So what are you getting at Costco?" That's just creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to be funny, but like,
yeah, no.
I have 2 on my list. My mom and my sister. They're the only ones on my location. And yeah, I call my sister my little sim. So I do like to. She's the only people that I like to watch where she's at. I'm like, "Oh, you're in Davis right now. Oh, what are you doing right here?" It's kind of funny, but.
So you do stalk her. You literally
my
text
2
stalk her.
people though, and they're the ones who have my location. I'm the ones who have theirs.
How
and
it
that's
starts, you know.
No,
first you
no.
just take 2 hits of weed, and then all of a sudden you buy a bong, and now your apartment smells
No
like weed all the time.
No Instagram. No one needs to know where I'm at.
This is Dee's gateway to full surveillance of everyone.
Nope. Just 2.
Yeah, I don't. Christina was the only one I ever shared my location with, so nobody. You don't need to know where I am, dude.
Exactly. I agree.
Okay, other things Gen Zers have grown up with, so they just think are normal. Having your entire childhood documented online.
I feel bad for that.
Yes, and it isn't just their own childhood; it's everything their parents do.
Yeah,
that will live there forever. It's always theirs, and you're always on some form of spotlight.
I know.
That is.
I think about this. You know, you see a lot of these new moms. I get they're excited. And they want to show off, but they just post baby picture after baby picture, and they document the kid's entire childhood all the way till the kid's, an adult. And what if you became if you're one of those kids that grows up and then you see like the whole history of everything you ever did on Instagram and you didn't approve of it, and you got an argument with your parents.
Well, and also who knows what it does to you grow. I mean, think of all the stupid stuff you did as a kid.
Exactly.
And now when people catch you doing it, they post it for the world to see, and it lives there forever.
Why did Uncle Jimmy say I look cute in that picture? Oh, no.
Especially like some of these content creators too. Some of these houses and these families that are doing content, and you hear some of the horror stories that come from it, where they these parents don't really treat their kids like kids, they're more like commodities. But I think that's going to have a big effect on them as they get older, because they don't have a normal childhood, and they can kind of see behind the scenes of their momager, or whoever you want to call it, being more of a tyrant than a mother, right? Because they need that money. They need to bring that money in.
Well, the thing, right? When we were younger, the thing was childhood TV stars and actors. And how they all wind up, Drew Barrymore and everybody else. I mean, she came out the other side, but they all wind up on drugs or sex rings or whatever before they're 14. Now you take that idea, but the whole world is watching it and everything, like you said, the behind the scenes part. It's got to screw with your brain.
I think it also gives them a false sense of reality. Like my nephews, like they watch kids unbox toys on YouTube and stuff like that, and it's like they're so into it, but they're like, I could be a content creator, I can get free toys, they get really excited about, and everything's just documented and pictured, and too much.
People are they're posting. I don't know. Sorry. I'm violating my own rule of I don't believe that, but yeah. So that's a common thing of you post your kid opening up all their Christmas presents.
Or no, they unbox toys. They get a bunch of toys that they go buy from Toys R Us and just open them. And all these other kids, I have little nephews and stuff.
Parents are filming
they love it.
They have other ones too. It's not just for kids. I mean, adults have these. I've seen videos of like this Asian lady unboxing like purses, and she gets millions of views. I'm like, She just opens a new one every single goddamn day.
That's it. Yeah, well, and so this is my reference because I hate kids. I don't know where you stumbled across the old Asian lady, but like the minute it was explained, I'm like, you know, who else does it? People do this with their pets, and they partner with Chewy or whatever, and every week they're posting a video of Rover opening up his Chewy box.
See.
And
I'm okay with that. I don't want to see kids doing that.
No, it is. You're not damaging anyone.
I want to see my dog doing that. For any dog, yes.
Yes.
Instagram feed all dogs.
And as you know, once you hit one of them, that's all you get. It's like endless dog stuff. And that's not doom scrolling. It's the happier version of doom scrolling. It's just dog video.
Aliens, dogs, Star Wars.
Yeah, until it veers off, though. Then the algorithms, they get connected. And then pretty soon you accidentally get that horrible video of the dog's face being ripped off that you didn't want to see. In some horrible country.
Instagram goes dark real quick sometimes.
Yes.
That's happened.
It does. All right, other things Gen Z just grew up. Well, okay, this is Rich, you millennials bitching about this. You started this, filming everything instead of just experiencing it. God, that's not a Gen Z thing. That's all y'all.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid, and my favorite thing was, like, even when we had the video tape recorders. Oh, I'd love getting those out and putting the little tapes in and going and videotaping me and my buddies on scooters and skateboards at the park.
Yeah.
Just trying to do little skate trick videos. And then my stepdad documented everything. I have so many childhood videos of myself. Like, I grew up with a camera in my face constantly, and I loved it. I thought it was so fun.
That was when we were doing the other version of Rad TV. We were doing, for whatever reason, like childhood memories of you.
Yeah, it was a throwback Thursday. It was me being lazy. Yeah, it was like.
And the first time we brought it up, I'm like, how does he have all these? And that was one of those moments where I went, oh, that's right, different generation. Everything that you did was filmed. It's right there.
Yep. You know what? They rip your heart out too. You go back and watch those. Fool boy, just a cry fest. Jesus.
In a good way or a bad way? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Exactly. A
lot of both.
Yikes.
That's okay, pal. You let me know if you want to talk. That's all
I
right.
will. Thanks, Rob.
There.
Other things Gen Z grew up with excessive use of delivery services, like paying to get a single bagel delivered.
Yeah.
Go and get it.
Aren't
Just
we
go.
all a little guilty of that at times?
No.
No? Okay.
I want to pick my produce, my groceries. I don't want anyone touching my fruits and vegetables. No deliveries of bagels. I want to pick my bagel out.
What about Amazon?
That's different, but I don't get groceries. That's like I get like dog food or like sunglasses.
Yeah, but you try them on first.
Agreed entirely when you get into the specifics. Like I have had to at times trust an Instacarter to pick out produce. It's almost a disaster every time because I'm too very picky about that stuff. But what I hear them saying is the stupidity of ordering, like, if you're going to do apples to apples, you're doing an Instacart order for 2 items from the grocery store. Ew. Or you DoorDash a bagel. My God, you've paid more for everything else and the time. A bagel? So that would be... But the times...
No.
Yeah, that's the biggest new, how people spend their money is convenience, right? We spend a lot of money in the last 5 years on getting things delivered or making things easier for us, so we don't have to get up or talk to people.
I'll order ahead on the app. I don't want anyone picking out my produce or even period pads, even my coffee. I don't want anyone touching my coffee.
Your coffee? What about
coffee delivery? I don't want someone I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust the here and the there and the stickers and the anyways, no.
Well, have we all known or know DoorDash delivery drivers? Everybody, I do. I know one. I know 3.
I don't know them personally, but I know of them.
You know how, like, Kyle, you're big. One of the things that we do regularly is your life in service, food service, and how you'll be like, yes, they do that. We do that. Like, if you come in late or you show up at 9:45 for a restaurant that closes at 10, whatever that is, yes, we do that. We spit on your steak or whatever the example is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you get close enough to DoorDashers who've been doing it for a while, they're like, oh, yeah, we eat your fries. It's real. We really do that.
Yeah. No, as a delivery driver, I understand the gross side of things. Yeah. It doesn't bother me because I know I'm a good tipper. And as long as I don't have, because that's the thing.
Same.
Like, usually they're good about it until you screw them over. And then the bad things come and ensue.
Yeah, but isn't that more, that's like a serial, like a repeat order.
That's true.
Because a lot of times, right, the DoorDash driver's never been to your place,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's just the smell of the fries. And they have like these systems, like in their own little subreddit groups where they're sharing secrets about how you can peel off the safety sticker from certain places.
Exactly.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's harmless. If they take a few little fries, fine. But if they like take the fries and they wipe them between their boys and you get a little extra Parmesan cheese on them, that's disturbing. I've never done that with anybody's twists at Round Table Pizza before delivering pizza. No, never once.
Sure.
Never.
Always likes to admit to crimes on it.
I said I never did that.
No, never.
Quote, never. That never happened.
Other things Gen Zers have just grown up with thinking are normal, the constant oversharing of everything, your opinions about everything, political beliefs, recording your private matters, posting it online, self-snitching your illegal crimes on social media, etc. Just oversharing everything. Yeah, it is. I don't get it. Even when they're lying to make it look like they have great lives, it's like, I don't even need to see that. Don't share that. And the oversharing of the really uncomfortable stuff. Like back to you're on Instagram, you follow the dog videos, and then you accidentally hit one where it's like the documentation of the dog's last day on Earth. I don't need that. No. Well, the person's going through the grieving process of putting down their dying friend. You know, they go, oh, well, he can have a Whopper today because he's gonna. No.
Private moment. Yeah.
Also, Gen Zers are used to everything having a subscription. Yeah, that's true. It feels like it, and also the thinking it's totally normal to have the app or the rewards program for everywhere you shop, anytime, ever, even like one time. It's like, why do I have a Marshall's rewards number?
Because you get the discounts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm a discount girly.
I had to go to a CVS over the weekend, and I thought I had a rewards number. Apparently, it's for a Walgreens. But I put the number in, and I felt so bad because the guy's like, "Do you have a rewards number?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And I put it in. He's like, "There's not one coming up." I'm like, "Oh, I guess it was for Walgreens, not CVS." And he felt bad, and he just put his number in or his little code, and I got the discount anyways.
No, happens all the time. Well, and then also there's the thing of, you have, but it's like the Marshalls example is funny for me because I'm like, when was I ever in a Marshalls? Why do I have a number? But there's those places where you don't go all the time, and then you remember, oh, I do have a thing here, but it was 4 telephone numbers ago.
Oh, yeah.
It's under your wife's telephone number, and you're like, you're pushing in all of them.
Yep, I did.
People behind you are like, what the hell?
I did the same with Bevmo. So my old child, they were probably one of the first companies to do it, or maybe I'm late to the game. I remember as a kid, I went to Bevmo. My stepdad signed up for it and used our home telephone number for it. And I still remember it to this day. I haven't put my own information at Bevmo at all. But I went to a Bevmo over the weekend, and I was like, the guy's like, "Do you have a number?" I'm like, "Let's see if it's still active." And I put my old childhood phone number in, and it worked. I was like, hell yeah.
Those are the only numbers you really remember.
RAD Cast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A microseal? Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way, with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? What there's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about MicroSeal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
If you truly believe in yourself, then you better be kind to pigeons. A statue will be made of you someday. Get it? They'll poop on you. Who cares? You'll be dead. Who wrote this? Why am I reading this? America's RAD Cast continues now on the radnetwork.com.
Got this email to radcast at the radnetwork.com. It takes us back to last week, and the email is from Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Says, you were talking last week about Kyle wishing he had Adderall, and Rob pointing out he takes it. Okay, there's more to the email. What was this? I remember it. And then you also, Kyle, you brought up, was it Lexapro or whatever? Because we were talking about things you get rushes from, or...
well, I was prescribed Lexapro for a short period of time as a antidepressant because I think those are just popular. You know, I went to my doctor, told him I was having a difficult time functioning a little bit and just was grouchy more often. He's like, oh, Lexapro, here you go. Here, take this.
But I'm trying to remember what it was that what was the premise of the conversation? Because it was something about...
drugs.
Yes, yeah. Was it serotonin? I don't friggin' know, but I do remember the moment where Adderall was brought up, and Kyle, you said something like, "I wish I had Adderall because you're working all these hours," and I said, "Well, I do," and I'm jealous. So that's what the dude's referring to. Anyways,
okay.
Steven says, Rob, if you're taking it for ADHD, which I am, do you still get the rush us normies get? And then he brought up, I think it was D, you said you had a friend that does like 30 milligrams of Adderall a day.
I think I said I got through college with Adderall, but...
Oh, okay, whatever.
30 milligrams is a good one.
That's, that's a lot.
Top tier.
That's what at the time, I'm like, oh my God, 30, because I take 5.
Oh, like, you take the mini the little guys? Okay.
I think the 30 are like extended release, I believe.
Oh, no, the one I had was a 30 milligram, just the pure, just... what was that? It's an orange one.
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
Okay. Oh God, it worked miracles.
So that's his first question is, do I get the rush? So like it's like people that seek out like opiates, like Vicodin and those kind of things, and they have no actual pain, and they get this like great rush, this high from them. But if you're actually taking them for pain, you don't really get that. You just get like the edge is supposed to be taken off, and you miss out on all the fun. that everybody else, because I originally took them for back pain and I got off them. And then I don't know. Oh, and then when I had the canine dog run me down, I had a couple Vicodins that were given to me in case, and I'm like, well, hey, let's have some fun, because the SAC sheriff, they organized this thing. They had one of their canines run me over, and he didn't really hurt me. I mean, he mowed me over, but I'm like, I got Vicodin, and I finally found, like, oh, that's what everybody likes. That's an interesting feeling. So you don't get it. You don't get the high if you need it, if you're taking it for what you need. So no, I don't get like that rush that I guess y'all get.
Well,
from,
I don't know if it's called a rush, because like, I don't know, it makes you focus, right? Makes you focus in on things. Okay, that's what it is. Just intense focus. Like when I first took it, I did it to clean an apartment. Like, I'm sorry, a house my friend was renting. I was in my early 20s. Of course, I had tried cocaine, so the person giving it to us was like, it's just like that, but it's better. So I was like, all right, let me give it a try.
Were they hiring you to clean this apartment?
No, it was my friends. It was my best friend and his girlfriend, and they needed to move out. And like the landlord was coming the next day, and they're like, we have to do a deep clean. Her mom gave her the pills. Okay. So we got them. I took them. Dude, I had never been like that focused on cleaning before, and it was quite the experience. Stay up all night.
Hyper vigilant.
Yeah, I mean, like I was cleaning the oven with a pocket knife, getting black specks off of it, and then, I mean, the house was immaculate. We 7 a.m, me and my buddy were out there fixing the sprinkler systems, making sure all the little pipes and everything are lined up perfectly. It was fine, but
did you have anything else on board other than the Adderall?
No, that was it.
Yeah. That's yes. It makes it the whole point of it. If you actually have ADHD, is your mind, if you have ADHD, is going in too many directions at once and you can't focus. Yes, the drugs are supposed to, and Ritalin and Adderall are the two big ones, but Adderall is the one that's abused more. The idea is that, yes, it makes you more focused. So imagine if your brain isn't going in that many million directions all the time, and then you take it, it is going to make you hyper-focused on one task to a point where those that are taking it for their affliction aren't going to get it to quite that level. But that's what it's supposed to do for people with the ADHD all the time, but not at that level where you're pocket knifing a
that was my first time. It was 30 milligrams right off the bat, maybe too much.
A little cracky,
but I've went over that was early 20s, so I went to college a little bit in my 20s too, and I'd take a little bit of it as well, some of those smaller grams to get through like reading and studying and anything like that. But and that's where I came to the conclusion. I'm like, maybe I need, 'cause my mind does scatter. Like when I read, if I have to read like a long book or something, like, oh my God, I read one sentence and then I'm thinking about something else. I'm reading the words, but my brain is somewhere else. It's not retaining what I'm reading. That's where I need something.
I turned it into a joke months ago, but I wasn't kidding. I really do believe that you and Jeff and I all have different forms of OCD/ADHD, and maybe most of us do. I don't friggin' know.
Yeah.
But so that's actually Steven's second question. He says, I've always been told there's no such thing as ADHD and there's no test for it. So people are just finding a way around the system to get stimulants.
Well, there's a test.
So there's a couple things here. First of all, the overwhelming majority of people that are diagnosed with ADHD are diagnosed by sight, by a doctor talking to them. Kids all the time. And I railed against this for years because, your 5-year-old can't focus in kindergarten? Right, he's 5. He doesn't have ADHD. It's a little soon to be pumping them through pills. And that's still my position, even as a guy who I didn't figure out that I had this until 15 years ago. When maybe 12, I guess, because it was Christina that actually turned me on to it. She's like, babe, I think maybe. And that's when I figured out, yes, it's a real thing. There is a test. Most people never take it. And it's not a test. It's not like a blood test or a brain scan or anything like that. It's a series of things that have to match up where a psychotherapist of some kind then works with not only gathering that information, but then they work with some type of medical team, and they can put it all together, and they can go, by everything we know, we think you have ADHD. That's very rare that they go to that level. It's usually just interviews, evaluations, and then the doctors can figure it out if you come back and go, oh my God, that drug was amazing. I can't sleep. Okay, you don't need it then.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's no like actual test, but there is. But usually nobody implements it. It's like, sure, here, go, put your kid on this. Next up, do a little health news here. Vomiting virus is going around. Yay! This is the virus that is associated with the cold winter months when flus and colds run rampant, but you get these late spring surges. It's not unusual. This is the norovirus that's also known as the vomiting disease. It was spurred by, or this alert was spurred by 24 hikers who over the weekend fell ill near the trail in the San Bernardino Mountains. They all had norovirus, a gastrointestinal illness that causes very unpleasant symptoms. This is the one we've talked about over the years, simultaneous vomiting and diarrhea. You pick one. You're on the toilet and you have a bucket because it happens.
This is a bulimic's dream come true. I have the norovirus. Not an eating disorder.
Also, it's norovirus is highly contagious as well, and you don't know that you have it. So, one day you're on the toilet all day, and the next day your kids, your spouse, whatever. You get it from contaminated food or water. It's known for causing sudden, repeated, simultaneous vomiting and diarrhea. And it can stay in your system for several weeks after recovery, which means your waste, that's still contagious. You aren't, but your waste is. It's this weird thing.
That's why they have those on the pool. They say no active diarrhea, 14 days. No, you're not going in the swimming pool. So.
No
norovirus here. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, that's the problem. People don't like whatever. I don't care. I already got it. I'm already sick. What do I care? Symptoms of norovirus: nausea and vomiting, the diarrhea, the stomach cramping, the fever, the headache, the body aches, the dry mouth, the weakness, the dizziness, the headache. It's back. Enjoy. And that's what you have if you start, or you're hungover. Those are the other two causes. One more is Dr. David Schaefer. He's a Manhattan plastic surgeon. 8 years ago, a patient out of nowhere said, "Hey, you know how you do those lip fillers for girls? You inject filler, they get puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do that to my dick?"
Oh.
And Dr. Schaefer said, "There's no reason we couldn't." Because unlike the ball maxing thing that we talked about last week with these losers who are injecting silicone themselves into their nutsack, which that's poisonous, and it's not being done by a medical professional. Here's an actual plastic surgeon who's using what they use for fillers in girls' lips, which can be injected into the human body, saying, what if we put it in the penis? Would it be an enlargement thing? It's been 8 years now. And Dr. Schaefer has created what he calls SWAG, which stands for Schaefer Width and Girth.
Oh.
He got his name in there. So he says, Dr. Schaefer says, quote, "We put a couple of, let's see how long it takes for the dudes to tap out of this description. We put a couple of syringes in his penis."
Yep, already tapped out.
Poke him.
Okay.
Oh, are you out for this? They give you like that stuff puts you to sleep?
I will describe in a moment.
Okay.
No,
right.
I will show this myself halfway. You're not asleep.
Oh, God.
Dr. Schaefer says, he called me a week later and said, "This is amazing, but we need to put a lot more in."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, this guy's self-aware.
That's
That was what started it. Schaefer charges 10 to 20 grand a pop.
Whoa.
That's a lot of money.
Big pockets, little wiener.
And then you have to have maintenance injections, which cost half that. Again, that's just like fillers. And he has done now 8,000 procedures. It's SWAG. Okay, Kyle's question. Takes about half an hour. First, and if you had a vasectomy, you know they do this, but only in that case they do it to your boys, your ball sack. They start by numbing your penis. And that's where the 10 minutes is. Then they use the lidocaine thing. He says, Dr. Schaefer says, quote, "We put local anesthesia right at the base of the penis." Oh, ow. He says, this is what really gets me, quote, "It's similar to when you're at the dentist and you get a shot in your gums."
Oh, yeah, those feel
hurt.
great. Oh. Yeah, it's always that. Here's a little pinch. You're like, I can't feel. And they're like, we're going to do the other side. Now you're like, no, please, God, no.
That's in your mouth. Oh, God.
It's so sensitive down there. It's like probably 10 times more sensitive than the mouth.
I didn't need to know base of the penis. By the way, this is where women think we're all babies.
I was just, I had that's why I have nothing to say. I'm like,
I can put like hot soup in my mouth and be okay. I can't put hot soup on my boys and be okay.
Why hot
What a
soup?
comparison.
First thing that came to mind was hot and sour soup.
Hey, D, have you ever met a guy that wanted you to like mutilate his genitals or kick him in the junk?
No, but I would do it happily. Tasers, yeah.
Oh no, God. I never got.
If you
that
had a
one.
period
Okay,
every
where-
month, you would understand.
Really?
Yeah, well, just pain. You have to deal with pain a little better. Men, just saying.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Okay.
Scrotox, a needle, yeah.
The filler that they're actually injecting into the wiener is hyaluronic acid, which I pronounced wrong. It's a sticky substance that's naturally produced in the body, unlike silicone, so that's why it's not poisonous.
Okay.
Schaefer says we use the stiffest form of the hyaluronic acid for this. I would hope so. I don't want my wiener to get bigger and not be stiff.
Well, that's the problem. Like, what happened? Like, sometimes you need your wiener to go soft. Like, I mean, like going to the bathroom, it's pretty helpful when it is soft. Like, you don't want to be going and it constantly being like at salute, because then you're trying to aim. You gotta bend it weird ways. It doesn't come out.
Right.
Like, what? You just
Yeah,
go
it
stand
doesn't-
outside in your backyard and just let it happen?
I don't think it's supposed to be for like length or girth or whatever, not for stiffness.
Well, if there's stiffness in there, wouldn't it stay
Width.
that way?
No, they said the stiffest
Width
part of
and
the
girth.
silicone or whatever the substance is,
The
not
stiffest
silicone.
form of the acid
Yeah.
that they're injecting.
Yeah, so does that mean it's always at salute, or does it
No.
go? No, okay. All right.
No, when the doctor uses the term firmest or stiffest form of the acid, it's a fair thing to think. Like, wait a minute, am I gonna be hard all the time? No, it's just he shouldn't use that word. But the primary effect is for amplified girth, width.
I gotcha.
Yep.
But then he says the weight of the filler stretches the skin of your thingy, so you also see an increase in length because you're stretching it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So when it goes away, does it sag like an old lady's arms?
Yep,
Like
that's
you
why
just-
you got to get the fillers, the
my gosh.
maintenance thing.
Isn't that
the filler
lovely?
doesn't last forever. About 2 years. It needs to be, the doctor says, topped off with about a third to a half of what was injected in the initial treatment every 2 years, and that's the half price thing, like 5
The
to 10
That's
grand.
a 10 grand, yeah, not the 20 grand.
Yeah.
Oh
'Cause
my.
it's 10 to 20, so it's 5 to 10 for the
And
maintenance. depending on how
8,000
much.
procedures, he's making a lot of money.
Okay, so what happens when that person goes broke and they can't afford the fillers anymore? Does it just turn into like a bunch of saggy skin? It probably looks like a vagina. Probably looks like big old roast beef vagina down there. That's disturbing.
This might be too much of an inside hack, but there's a whole line of the Hallmark shoebox cards with the old lady who's smoking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your penis turns into. Is her.
Shriveled.
One patient who would only identify himself as a 38-year-old airport worker said he was average before he saw Dr. Schaefer in 2023, but that his manhood grew 3 times thicker and his self-image grew immensely. He says, I felt a lot more confident. The pain lasted 3 days. And now he visits Schaefer's office every 6 months for maintenance.
What
Okay, he wants to
position
stay
at the
ahead.
airport pays you that much to get these?
Pilot.
Or he's lying.
Yeah.
All of the above.
He's a TSA agent. He takes things out of people's bags. He's just robbing
No.
people.
Can't afford that.
You know who paid for his dick to get bigger? We did. He's on welfare.
Oh.
I work at he's looking around and there's a plane. He says, airport. Yeah, I work there.
Yeah. Fill out your paperwork right and Medicare covers it. All right, cool.
By the way, there are men who are not good candidates for the procedure, and it's the ultimate irony. If you have a micro penis, you can't do this. Yes,
Why is there no help
little-
for them? Why? There's not enough.
The
width
needle's
or
probably not big enough to
girth
go in.
to do anything.
Probably can't
Got
get the
it.
syringe injected in there. It's too little.
That's sad.
It can't be 100%
Just what-
filler.
Right?
Some people's
It's
lips
exactly
are.
what every guy would want, if he has a micro penis, would want to hear. The doctor says, you need somewhere to put the filler. And micro penis.
That has to be one of the saddest appointments ever. When they tell you they can't do it because it's too small. Those people are going right to a bridge and they're jumping off.
I think they'd be used to it.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, "We need to make a dump run." Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate and what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story's incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our body, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Remember, a real patriot is someone who gets a parking ticket and rejoices that the system works. What? This is America's RADcast on the RADnetwork.com.
We got this email, radcast at the RADnetwork.com. Did a little bit of health news. We didn't quite finish the story about the hot new thing called the swag, which is named after the doctor that created Schaefer width and girth procedure, where he's injecting filler, the same filler that they put in women's lips, into guys' wieners for length and girth. But the last thing we were talking about before we go back to it is the one group of guys that can't use it, or the group that would most want it. If you have a micro penis,
Womp womp.
there's not enough to inject it in, so you're not a candidate. So we got this email from Amber.
Hi, Amber.
Says, I'm so glad you guys are back. I was watching a podcast. They did a whole segment on the penis filler scene.
Ooh.
Apparently, it's, pun intended, huge in the gay community. Okay. There was a patient that they sat in on his appointment with. He was talking about how he had been getting penis filler for a while, and his was essentially a beer can in girth.
Oh, no.
What?
You know, dudes. Well, I was going to... never mind. I'm sorry. I'm thinking heterosexually. Never mind. I was going to point out there is D. You can comment or not, but there's a point at which, especially on how a woman's designed down there, you can be too big, and it's just it's uncomfortable, and you're not making some
beer
kind of
can work. Yeah, that's no. Dear God.
Yeah,
that's almost a newborn head size.
All the girth, not the width. Got it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No.
No length.
Look, well, that and look, a beer can, that's fun once on a drunken Friday night. Just to see. Would that fit? But all the time. So he's bragging about. But again, now I don't know if he's gay, but she says it's big in the gay community. I'm just taking her at her word. I don't. Okay. Then she says after he mentioned that he was essentially like a beer can in his girth. The whole reason he did it was for going to orgies.
Oh, okay. Well,
so have you been with the big guy? I don't know what.
I really stretched out.
Then the whole conversation went sideways, and they started talking about our dudes getting railed. Are they all talking about how dudes are getting railed by some guy with a beer can sized penis? What comes next? Okay, I see. Yeah, they did what we do. They just went off on a tangent and stopped talking about it. Okay, very good.
Good luck, sir.
Okay, I'm not done though with the injecting of the fillers.
Oh boy. Okay, round 2.
Into the base of the penis. That's what got me. That I didn't need to know. They use the example of the needle when you're getting dental work, which that stings. Base of the penis. One patient. We did the airport worker, or alleged, right? Airport worker.
Alleged.
Okay. Now here's the next step. No micro penis, guys. If you are a candidate, though, after the procedure, you then are advised to mold the filler in your penis for the next 3 days post-injection.
We mold it like you get to take it like Play-Doh, like roll it into a snake.
There are molds.
Make
Can make their own molds.
So can you put zigzag designs
God,
in it?
what are you getting? What mold do we have, cowboy?
I don't. You think it'd be?
He's talking to you.
Oh, what?
I know there's certain standards we're not allowed to do, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oh.
YouTube says don't do this. Can I use this?
People
as an
learn out.
example?
I mean,
Is that a
why
mold?
do you
Are
have
we gonna get in
that?
trouble?
Why is
we're
that
not gonna
so?
we're not gonna get in trouble. No, there's not gonna be any trouble. No.
What? Why do I have it, Kyle?
Is that for? Did you think it was a chew toy for the dog?
No, at some point after your wife dies, you have to clean up. And so I just happen to have a box that's right here. And so that's why I have it.
Okay.
All right. Now, and the question, so we've injected, right? Now what you have to do for 3 days is you have to mold it. You have to, this is what you take your thingy and you're molding it.
Hard or soft?
Into
This is for medical purposes.
soft.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not a medical procedure. It's a plastic surgery procedure.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like when girls get fake boobs, they have to like massage them to get them soft.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you get that
Mine
job?
are real, so I don't know that, but other people.
Can we apply for that? We will help you massage your boobs.
Right?
Get a wife, get a girlfriend, buy her some tits. You don't have to apply for it. You gotta pay for it.
I can't tell if Jeff is annoyed at the conversation topic or if he's thinking, how am I going to sell this? What are you guys doing?
Sorry.
I have to meet with clients.
Yeah, I got some new sponsors that are gonna love
Do you want
this
me
segment.
to sign this prop and you can take it out with you?
Yeah.
We should just
There
get
we
the
go.
doctors who do this procedure to sponsor us.
I'm gonna just boost this ad on social with you right by your face. There you go. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Thank you.
Yeah, come on, give it a little wiggle. There we go. There we go. That's what we
Helicopter.
So for 3 days after the injection, you have to mold it. Dr. Schaefer says an example I give is like when you're making a pizza and you push the dough and the dough keeps wanting to come back to the center.
Oh, that's you have to play with that a lot. Oh my lord.
You're thinking about like a cat. You're thinking about your cat doing a little.
Like with the kneading.
Yeah, the kneading
of the dough?
movements for the.
Right before they lay down or whatever.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The filler says the doctor has a cohesive property to it, and so you want to keep spreading the filler while it's settling in so it'll stay smooth. Oh, the guy that doesn't listen to instructions and has like a big speed bump in the middle.
Oh my god. Oh.
One more patient that was quoted, a 48-year-old who declined to give his name. He wouldn't even make up a profession. Said that he only experienced mild soreness, barely any swelling, and almost no bruising when he visited Dr. Schaefer about 5 years ago. He says, the worst part for most people, including me, is simply taking that first step because our imaginations can make it seem much more intimidating than it really is. He says he dropped 18 grand for the initial treatment, so he needed a lot.
Yeah.
And 5 grand for maintenance sessions, which are every 6 months, and claimed it was a huge confidence boost for him.
I'd rather keep the money. 20 grand in the bank gives you a good confidence boost, too.
Keep the money.
He did say the added weight and girth create a presence that I didn't fully expect, but I really value.
They need to buy new underwear, new pants. There's a whole other wardrobe.
Learn how to walk correctly again.
Yeah. It's a lot of cost. What? That's a lot of cost involved.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Really expensive.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
America's RADcast is never going to give you up and never going to let you down, but they will rickroll the crap out of you. What the hell? Is it 2007? Let's get back to America's RADcast on the radnetwork.com.
Email us anytime, radcast at the radnetwork.com, including your questions or comments about the penis filler craze that's starting to sweep the nation. I'm sorry, the swag, the Schaefer width and girth procedure started in New York with a Dr. Schaefer. And the reason he's doing these interviews now is he's franchising out. He's getting doctors around the country to adopt the swag method of injecting the same fillers into peni that we inject into women's lips. And then you have to go home and you have to mold it and all of that. All right, let's do some food news.
Ooh, yay.
Food brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food. We mentioned when we started today, it's June 1st, so the whole month is National Candy Month for the month of June. As we go through this, various days will be various things about food and other things we'll fill you in on. For food news, we start with Pizza Hut. They are revamping a fan-favorite menu item from the 80s, their original pan pizza.
Okay, I haven't had this before.
It's been on the menu since 1980. It's the thing that put Pizza Hut on the map a decade before you were even born.
I read a lot of books. I got a lot of free Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Oh, I remember those the pan ones because I got those too. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't read the books. My mom just signed the books that were supposed to be read, and she just initialed them.
Okay, so this was a thing that makes sense to everybody of a certain age. You read books to get free pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, at your school they'd have this program. You get a little slit or a piece of paper, and your parents were supposed to write down the books you read. They'd have to initial and date it, and then you turn that into your teacher, and the teacher give you this little coupon, and you can go to Pizza Hut, and the Pizza Hut employee would be like, "Oh, this kid read so many books, he gets a free pizza."
I read the books. I actually read the books.
I did not. I had a mom who helped me out and get me free pizza.
Surprise.
See, all of that made total sense until one. D would read them. That Kyle wouldn't. It's that your mom was your accomplice.
Dude,
I always
my
thought
mom.
that your mom was the good one, and
No.
Dad was the troublemaker.
See, here's the thing: is like we're both opposite about their disciplines. Like my mom didn't care that I didn't go to school every day. She'd let me play hooky. Dad, no. Mom was very adamant that I didn't watch rated R movies or play M-rated video games. Dad could care less. Like it was just so opposite. Like one parent was cool about one thing, the other wasn't. So I had to play to my best of my abilities with both sides.
Sorry, we digressed again. Back to the Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Anyway,
Pan
Pizza Hut. Yes.
Yummy.
So the pan pizza's still there. It's not going anywhere. But they have a new addition to it. And Kyle, based on very recent history, Kyle will not be excited about the crispy Parm pan pizza. Kyle's on this anti-Parmesan thing.
Let's see. Are they using real Parmesan cheese?
Obviously
Kyle,
not. It's
no
Pizza
one other
Hut.
than your goofy uncle or whatever uses the green
Stepdad.
can. But whatever. That's awful. His stepdad. Oh man.
He's cool
That's
too.
two strikes against mom. Stop that.
Well, he's not with that stepdad anymore. He's out of the state. Don't worry. But he's awesome. Love him.
I need a scorecard. Can I get a scorecard? All right, stepdad is over there. Okay. This takes your original pan pizza, and they sprinkle it generously with Parmesan that crisps up in the oven, and extra cheese strewn all over the pie, and each bite features snappy, crunchy bits packed with rich, cheesy flavor.
It's probably delicious.
Sounds amazing.
Yes, but it smells like feet or whatever.
No, it's fine. You know what? No, it's the flavoring I don't like. So like ranch has like Hidden Valley has the Parmesan ranch. The flavoring of it's gross. I think real Parmesan cheese on pizza would probably be delicious. I know it's gonna be delicious. I put regular Parmesan cheese on pasta the other day and it was fine.
How innovative!
Wow.
It is now available on the Pizza Hut app, online, or in store nationwide. I don't know if it's limited.
Let's go.
Or what. Next up, a new item coming to Panda Express menus
Oh,
nationwide.
I saw this. I think.
So okay, I was interested first in just the base reaction. So Panda Express, big thumbs up from Kyle. It sounded like.
Yep.
I never got the Panda Express thing. It's
Oh.
not bad.
Do you get the orange chicken with the chow mein? And put a little soy sauce in your chow mein, then mix it all up?
but you can get
The
that
Beijing
better. at so
beef?
many
Yeah,
other
Trader
Chinese
Joe's.
places.
You can make your own.
It is not better than Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is good, but it is not better.
Their orange chicken's really delicious.
It is. It's Mandarin chicken though.
Oh.
I like Panda, but it's like very, very rare for me to go there. But I'll go there for a quick lunch.
I haven't been there in a while.
I make my own chicken.
But what's the new item?
Sorry.
Their
The new
Beijing beef
Pandas.
and orange chicken is delectable. Oh, so good.
All right, new item.
It won't be around forever, but you have the whole summer to try it. It starts tomorrow at
Okay.
Panda Express until August 10th. And for summer, they have the new Cantonese barbecue brisket. It is slow cooked, seared with a char siu style glaze made with soy sauce, spicy fermented soybean paste, mirin, and sesame oil.
Okay.
And each serving, thank God, contains a whopping 44 grams of protein.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
That's because it's meat. You
Merca.
don't-
Protein, yeah.
Yes. It's beef. Of course, it has a lot of protein, you asses. Good for Panda Express, though, for admitting, quote, this is the most American Chinese dish we've ever made.
Yep.
What kind of brisket is that though? It looks really like it looks more like a what's
Beef
it?
brisket.
Masubi? What's the Hawaiian thing?
Oh,
The
it does
roast
look like,
lamb?
yeah, it does like, you add
that-
a little rice to it. It could be an American brisket
I don't-
musubi.
I don't like the
Oh.
image. Yeah,
No.
like the image doesn't look that appetizing to me. It's like kind of like meatloaf almost looking.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah, no.
I just wondered, does it taste good with chow mein?
We'll try it.
Kyle really
Yeah,
likes the
it's-
chow mein.
It's good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, a little soy sauce packet in there, stir it up with everything else. Oh, wish I made chow
Anyone
mein
who's had
bowls.
brisket, it does not see that picture and think brisket. You're
No.
right, that's a bad
No,
one.
when they
Exactly.
said brisket, I was kind of a little disappointed. I'm like, really? I'm like, I'll try it, but I was hoping they'd keep it a little more Oriental style.
Yeah, look. This is blasphemous. I get it. I don't get. I've made it. I've had it in Texas. I don't get the brisket thing. I don't.
Yeah, tri-tip's
I've tried
better.
it
Tri-tip is
sauced.
better.
I've tried it not sauced. I don't. Yes, try. Oh, see, now we're gonna start the fight. The tri-tip
It
is
is.
so much better.
It's so much better, and so is prime rib.
It's a California thing. Tri-tip was like, Santa Maria tri-tip, the original, it was invented in Santa Maria, California. And this is where you get people like they start arguing over, style. Oh, yeah, of course, Californians, you don't know real barbecue. Oh, shut up, everybody. I get it. Yes, barbecue is better in certain places in this country, and Texas is at the top of the list.
Yeah.
I just don't get brisket.
Yeah, if it
I've
takes
made it myself. If I can't make something that is supposed to be extraordinary good enough for me to go back and do it again, it ain't just that good.
No.
It's just,
Maybe
It-
sous
yeah.
vide. I don't know, but
It-
yeah, I don't know.
it takes like 18 hours to make a good brisket too.
Yeah.
It's just too
Yes, and a-
long.
Low and slow,
a
baby.
labor of love like that should not be
Not
when
for
you're
brisket.
done perceived exactly that way, like, oh, that took too long. It should be like, oh, that was worth every minute.
Yep.
No thanks. All right. Next up, Olive Garden is adding to its. Oh, all right. Here we go. It's adding new rigatoni to its pasta menu.
Okay.
The,
Yeah, let down.
oh, really? Okay. Rigatoni are the larger tubes of
Yeah.
like penne, only bigger.
Mhm,
Right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm aware.
tubular.
Yeah.
I was just making sure everybody was.
Rigatoni,
What is
cannelloni.
what is the rigatoni hate?
Not that
What-
it
what-
was just like you think Olive Garden, you think, oh, it's going to be like a new version of garlic bread, or
Yeah.
we're going to do more unlimited
A new
salad.
appy, yeah.
Oh, is there a fat lasagna appetizer coming out or something? No, rigatoni updates. Pfft.
Carbonara, new vamp. But yeah,
Oh, they're bacon carbonara. Oh, my
delicious.
God.
The new rigatoni being added to the menu features your choice of sliced sausage or grilled chicken
Plain.
with bell peppers all tossed in the same spicy Calabrian cream sauce
Yeah.
that they've already been certain. Last year they started the Calabrian chili pasta,
Yeah.
and so they've added now this new Calabrian, these two new rigatonis where you get peppers or you get sausage or you get chicken and peppers. And then there's also the new Calabrian hot honey chicken bite appetizer,
Ooh,
which
I'd
you
try
mix
that.
the Calabrian chili spice with the trendy hot honey flavor. And no,
Yeah, I tried that. That looks good. That looks
I don't
like a great
trust it.
appetizer. Doesn't look like it should be served at a Olive Garden. Those look like they should belong at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
oh, okay. I was thinking TGI Fridays, but I think we're all
Well,
in
there
the
we
same
go.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they start today if you want to go try them
No.
through. Well, you know what? I mean, it's only for 6 weeks, July 19th. Then
We've got plenty of time to try it.
Well,
It looks
Olive
disgusting.
Garden, you're falling short. You
Even
wonder
those
why.
pictures, they don't even look appetizing.
Yeah, they don't. They wonder why their stores are closing down.
That's Red Lobster, not Olive Garden.
When did we read a report that Olive Garden was going to hell in a handbasket too?
No.
I think if I'm remembering correctly, because we do so many, I think Olive Garden's the opposite. They're the ones that are thriving.
Really?
Thriving. Yep.
It's a story now. If anything is thriving, let alone a restaurant chain. And I'm almost sure Olive Garden was on that list.
They're thriving. Yes. Red Lobster's going out.
I'm just happy.
Let's go back to prime rib. Give me some more meat.
Just what you want to hear from a girl's mouth. Give me more meat.
Not the brisket though.
All right, then we go back to the maxing thing. Do I want to do this now? Shit, I already started. All right, here we go. So you got protein maxing, fiber maxing, wellness maxing. We talked about ball maxing. Jesus, I gotta get big. Gotta hit myself in the face with a hammer. This is all the maxing thing. If you spend any time on the internet lately, you know that you can max everything. It's not just even eating now. You optimize not only every bite, but every habit, every daily routine, every national pastime. You're gonna housework max the size. I don't friggin' know. Everything's maxed. And a survey of 2,000 U.S. adults over the weekend found that more than half of us are sick and tired of being told what we should and shouldn't be eating or doing. Well,
yeah.
Hey, hold on. Yes. But internet fads are not telling you what to do.
No, you don't have to listen to them either.
Right. Okay, great. Guys are breaking their own bones to look better. I don't need to go do it now. I'm not being told.
My mom told me to do stuff when I was younger. I still didn't do it.
Right. If you won't do it because your mom says, why are you doing it because some asshole with 5 million followers is doing it with a chainsaw? 62% of us say that they try to keep up with the latest health and wellness trends, and it's flat out exhausting. Then stop.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're trends. They come and they go because they don't work. 6 in 10 also said it's exhausting to avoid foods they actually... Oh, come on. I'm sorry. I'll start over.
Waiting.
Over 6 in 10 of us said it's exhausting to avoid foods they actually enjoy just to lose weight. Yes. That's why it's hard.
Because everybody really loves the taste of brown rice and chicken with broccoli. Ugh.
I eat like 3 days a week. I do actually enjoy it.
With barbecue sauce, maybe? And soy sauce?
Depends.
And maybe
There's
a little
some
ranch for the
sauces.
broccoli to dip in, or some cheese?
See, but you're not exhausted by doing
No.
this. Whereas 6 out of 10 of us are saying it's exhausting. Well, you're not really committed. This is why Ozempic's so big and stuff like that. Because you don't have to make any sacrifices. Theoretically, sorry. Don't need the Ozempic crowd getting mad at me.
No.
Yeah, just your bone density. Sacrificing that.
You're vomiting.
And your sanity.
And the vision thing,
Yep,
right?
vision,
The
hair loss, vomiting. Yep.
loss. 68% believe America would be 68% of us believe America would be a happier place if people stopped obsessing over food and health altogether. Amen. That ain't gonna happen.
Would it be happier? I don't know. I get pretty happy about going to like buffets and any type of restaurant.
I call it moderation, though. I love Olive Garden. I love Taco Bell. I love candy. I have a bunch of candy right here, Pringles. But it's moderation.
Everything in moderation is always been the slogan. And by the way, America would not be a happier place if we stopped obsessing over food and health, because we'd obsess over something else.
It'd be obese.
That's the point.
Oh.
You're filling a void to fix some perceived problem with yourself if you're even engaging in this. We're just going to obsess over something else. That's a stupid statement. Respondents said that eating healthy or guilt-free, so these are people who like it, who enjoy eating, guilt-free and healthy. They compared it to relaxing on the beach. Okay.
I love the beach.
Healthy. That was 40%. 20% said that eating guilt-free feels like having an orgasm.
No, it doesn't. I eat guilt-free all the time, and orgasms are way better.
And then there's 16% of people that say they are enjoying giving the middle finger to health influencers. Okay.
Oh, come on. They're just doing what they want to do. Leave them alone. Yeah. Just ignore them. Just go eat your Taco Bell in private and don't tell anybody and be blissful about it.
the same. It's like what we used to say when we were on radio. Just change the station. Just don't. I don't understand. Just because it's there. So okay. These are fun. All right, now. I think you're supposed to think of this in the context of that 6 in 10 of us say it's exhausting to avoid foods that they actually enjoy to lose weight. So think of how stupid these questions are. Would you rather have a margarita or a post-gym protein shake?
Margarita. Sorry.
I don't know.
You
Some of
didn't
those
ask me.
post-gym
You didn't
shakes are
ask me
pretty
first.
good after the gym. I don't know.
Okay.
What flavor is that shake?
Doesn't matter.
See, the bar, where we all worked out in Reno in the 90s, they had a giant bar downstairs. It was hysterical. Everybody would work out for an hour and a half, and then you go get drunk at the very gym that you were just working out in. So Kyle, okay, I get it. You're right. So sure, some of those protein drinks, they taste good, they feel good right after workout. But if somebody was, if a chick in open-toed shoes so you can see her feet and she's somewhat attractive is at the bottom of the stairs waiting for you with a margarita or a protein shake, you're going to consider the protein shake?
Yeah, I don't always like drinking all the time. Yeah, because I work in a bar and I get offered drinks constantly. There's days I'm just like, no. Just sometimes like alcohol is going to make me feel gross. So sometimes I'm going to be in the mood for a peanut butter protein shake. That sounds delicious.
I'm going with the margarita. Yeah.
And remember, they described the protein shake as a post-gym protein shake, but they're not saying your choice is occurring right after you worked out. It's just, would you rather have a margarita or a protein shake? 2/3 said a margarita than a protein shake. But still, I mean, a third. I'd rather have a protein shake.
2/3. We got 1/3 for Kyle.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've made some good protein shakes. Bananas and peanut butter and honey and a little bit of yogurt. They're delicious. I love them.
Try a little tequila. And
Yeah.
now you've got the best of both worlds.
Add some rum and some rum chata to that. Boom.
Kombucha.
No kombucha. No. Blow up your
Would you rather go out to dinner eating favorite foods with friends or go to a spin class? Oh, for God.
No, I'm not going to a spin class sober.
heck?
No.
Favorite foods with friends.
You go drunk? You said you're not going to go sober
Am
to
I
a
missing
spin class?
something?
I can still have a salad. I can still have.
No, you said you're not going to
Oh,
go to a
I thought we
spin
were-
class.
I thought we were like picking liquor to go to these things. Okay, sorry. Anyways.
No, that was just the first one.
Okay.
The second one is now your choice is do you want to go out to eat with friends and you're eating your favorite foods, or do you want to go to a spin class?
That's where you ride the bikes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Any form of exercise versus eating food with friends.
Which friends am I going to dinner with?
Doesn't matter. But I will take dinner any day.
Yes. Whoever you would define as your friends. There you go. And 92% of us would choose that, the friends. And then the other one, would you rather run away from your problems or run a 5K?
Yeah, I'm not
running.
I love what's implied there. People that run marathons and are healthy, they're not running away from anything. They've got life all figured out because they're healthy, because they're running. They're obsessing over that to run away from their problems. We all are doing that. And trying to get away from them in some way.
Agreed. I run enough at work, so I don't need to run any marathons.
I just
Right.
wish I just
That's
didn't
what I
have problems because no matter how far I run, they still come around.
True. That's a real moment right there.
Oh.
Put that on a plaque.
It's like, no matter how fast I am, my problems just catch me. It's like very dramatic.
And so I bring all this up because there's a new viral trend that's anti-health maxing. And I don't know where they came up with it, but just as a middle finger to doing everything maxed for your health, somebody mentioned it online, 1 million views on TikTok, queso maxing.
Ooh,
Which
I
is
can behind
they
this.
just
More
randomly-
cheese?
Yes, they just picked queso, and it's the
Wow.
idea is optimize every meal, start enjoying food again, ideally with a tub of queso involved.
I thought it meant cheese. I was like, give me the cheese.
That's it. That is the whole dish. Just
Done.
queso with a spoon.
America's RAD
All
Cast,
kinds of
only on the radnetwork.com.
full-time advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets, or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
Did Rob say something that upset or offended you? Newsflash, he's already canceled himself once. What are you going to do? Get lost. Back to America's RADcast on the radnetwork.com.
A couple of follow-up emails to RADcast at theradnetwork.com. We were talking about in the health pile. No surprise here, this is what caught our audience's ear, the injecting filler into men's penises, like lip filler for ladies, but you inject it into the penis, and it adds girth. It's called swag, after the doctor who created it, Schaefer. Width and girth. But there's also the stretching, so it gives you the girth, but it gives you a longer penis too, because the filler weighs more and it stretches your skin or something. But one of the tricks in there is for the first 3 days after you get the injections, you have to mold it. You have to take your thing
play
out
with your thingy,
so they don't get little bumps. So we got this email from Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Says, the patient getting this procedure has to massage themselves in order to keep things smooth. If they forget, wouldn't that just make their thingy ribbed for her pleasure? Yes, you would have the bumps.
Possibility. It depends on. Anyway.
It depends on what?
Nothing.
Oh, there was something there.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying, obviously a man would invent this for dudes to have a bigger, you know what, and yeah, wow. Anyways, yep. Nope.
You don't think it was some like poor little housewife who was like, my man's thing isn't big enough. If only I could take my lip filler and put it in your wiener.
I don't do filler, so I don't know or care or want any of that near me.
But you've had a small dick, I'm sure, at some point. Not you. I mean, you've had one. and so to Kyle's example, like imagine the guy's perfect in every way except that. It's like, oh, can you go see Dr. Schaefer?
$30,000? I don't know.
Yes. Well, you're gonna break his heart within 6 months, so really it's only 10 grand. Because then he just doesn't have to get the filler anymore. Speaking of all of this, we got this email from Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Says, I've been a maggot since 1999. I am in love with the addition of Dee. She is so odd and is such a fun addition. That's the perfect description, I think.
That is the actual... Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Kim. I appreciate that. Because I am both.
Odd and what? Odd and fun.
I'm not a perfect addition. I'm odd and fun, yes.
A couple of follow-up updates. We were talking this morning about over the weekend, President Trump had one of the courts say you can't name it the Trump Kennedy Center. And then the other one was all the singers that they claimed were going to be at this big celebration, like Martina McBride, the Commodores, CNC Music Factory. They all said, we're not doing that because it's a partisan thing now. It's a pro-Trump thing. And so Trump came out and said, fine, I'll do it. I'll star. I'll give a speech. There's a couple other updates that come out. Trump's been going out for months now, and they have this thing called the stump speech. It's the speech you give all the time, and then if you're Trump, especially, you ad-lib, and that's how his speeches last like 2 hours because he's constantly rambling. But one of the things he's been repeating is this Montreal. Well, he doesn't call it that. Sorry, his cognitive test. He's taken 4, I think. It's not the same test. It's the same design test, and he's been bragging about it because Biden was he was out of it. He didn't know he was Joe Biden.
Where am I?
And so.
Did my diaper get
Trump
changed?
Is taking these cognitive tests, and then he brags about it. Yeah, I'm the most cognitive person ever. And one of the Jeff, did you say we have audio on this?
I believe so. Yeah, we're gonna test it out.
Okay.
Yay.
Let's see if we can hear Trump describing this cognitive test that he took. One thing.
A question like, pick a number, sir. Any number. Okay. 203. Multiply times 9. Divide by 2. Add on 1,324. Subtract 1,292. Sir, multiply it out one more time by 19. What is the answer, sir? And I got it right. And the one doctor said, I've been doing this test for 20 years. I've never seen anybody ace it. Toward the end.
Now, I don't know, was the audio good for everybody, do we know? I heard it, but it was just low.
It was loud on my end.
Yeah, on our end.
So, depending on what you heard or didn't hear, basically Trump is giving this example of they give you a number, or you pick a number, okay, and then they give you all these instructions where you add a certain number to it, you divide it, you multiply it, you subtract, you multiply it again, and his punchline, and I got it, and I'm amazing, etc. In his example, he picks a different number every time, or he uses these random numbers, multiplied by 1092. Here's the thing. The cognitive test he's taking is well known. It's called the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, and anybody can get a hold of various examples of it, and this has become really popular with late-night comedians and journalists and such. There is no such question on the test. And the Montreal Cognitive Assessment Group has confirmed there are 0 equations. There is no such thing at all close to this claim that Trump's making of the only thing that's in there is what they call the subtraction challenge, where they will ask you to count by subtracting, for example, 7 from 100. And you just have to keep going until they tell you to stop. So you would go 93, 86, 79, 72, and how quickly you do it helps the show. That's as close as you get to math. So the whole story about that math equation.
He didn't even give his final number. He didn't give his. That was right. It was amazing.
That's what makes me
number?
laugh.
I got. Sorry. I picked my own number. I started trying to multiply. Started trying to divide, and I was like, nope, it's too much.
Yeah, I like how everybody clapped at the end too. Like they were all impressed.
You're doing
oh my
great,
God!
sweetie.
You got it right, bro. Oh my God!
You're doing great, sweetie.
they just buy it. It's like it doesn't exist, dude. So there's that one. And look, if you believe everything that one of these politicians say, you're still gonna believe that's fake or whatever. But you can get the test online. You can take a bunch of different examples. The other thing is, so Trump, he loves his nicknames, and whether it's Sleepy Joe or Little Mario. Oh. He's got another new nickname for the Democrats that he's so proud of. Democrats.
Ooh.
You get it?
Wow.
Because Democrats are dumb. Now, you might be wondering, how did he come up with that? He's added this to his stump speech as well.
And I said, he's a dumb guy. I said, wait a minute, he's a Democrat. That's how I got the name. You take the E out. You don't use the B. A lot of people don't know dumb has a B in it, actually. You don't need it. You discard the B. But you take the E out, and you replace it with a U. They're dumb. They are Democrats. And I said, he's a dumb.
That's it.
Beautiful.
That's how it came. Now, a lot of people are pointing out that the phrase Democrats was used on The Simpsons in 1994 when... Sideshow Bob was running for mayor. They used it like I think it was a Sideshow Bob. He wakes up from a coma and he says, "Are they still Democrats?" or something like that. But Trump created it, and now he's explained to us how he did it. Because I from the first time I heard it, I was like, "How did he come up with that?"
So profound, just like his cognitive test.
That's it. It must be all the cognition that is giving him the superpower to
all
take Democrats.
Now he could be the cool kid on the playground in 5th grade.
But I like how he says that he's like, you might not know there is a B in dumb. And I'm like, whoa, yeah, I have no idea.
Take the B out. A lot of people don't know there's a B. You don't need it. Take it out.
I didn't know till yesterday.
Have a great day. We're back tomorrow.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Talking poo is where I go. Go on and go home, you fat chicken. Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer.
Take care.
Adios.
So long.
Very well. Yar. Bon voyage.
Toodle-oo.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Sayonara, dude.
So long. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. So long, Stink Town.
Well, goodbye. And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
God bless